Three, testing, 1 2 3. If you can hear me, put your aliens in the chat. Y'all know the drill, and I will get started in just a minute.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's not being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's not being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's not being a blogger.
all them is my son.
Okay, this shit.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
If the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it,
I'm the blog guy.
if the blog got it, Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Got it. Say Autumn got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
I'm the
If the
show.
blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. Autumn is her son.
Like for real. Of them bitches is my sons. Come on in. Come on in. Happy Friday. What's up, squad? Oh, I got too much stuff on my desk. Let me move this out the way. Hold on. I needed that long. I needed the long intro today, y'all, because I was rushing. First of all, I wasn't gonna go live, but then I'm like, I haven't been live in 3 days, and I realized that y'all needed to see me. I don't like those glasses. No glasses today. I was like, y'all needed to see me, and here I am. We got a lot to talk about, honey. People's been all in the DMs, all on the Discord, all on the Patreon. Look, gossiping and spreading tea, and I'm like, we need to talk about this. Okay. Y'all saw the thumbnail. We got a lot on the I couldn't let another day go by without talking about TS Testosterone Madison. Testosterone Madison. Okay, that's what the TS stands for. And Tasha K. We're gonna talk about that. Also, Cardi B filed some more documents with the courthouse, honey. We're gonna talk about that. We also have Nene Leakes on the agenda. Just because this is the Nene News Network, and I felt like it wouldn't be ATLien live if I didn't mention Nene. And we're gonna talk about Bethenny Frankel rallying up the troops to strike against Bravo. And now, I put Nene in there because I wanted to talk about how is that going to affect Nene's discrimination lawsuit, and how are y'all feeling about this? Because now this Caucasian lady with privilege who was making millions of dollars over there at Bravo is now saying that they mistreat they good old white people too. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. And who else was on there? Oh, Kandi is y'all know Kandi is going from platform to platform. Y'all know Nene feeds the girls. Okay, Nene feeds the girls. Nene did that Carlos King interview. What was that? A week ago, 2 weeks ago, and people still can't stop talking about it. They did 1 interview, 2 interviews, 3 interviews, 4 interviews. Nene has went on her platform, said y'all is doing too much. Whatever it is y'all is doing is too much. Okay. And I don't know if she was talking about colorist Claudia, who went from platform to platform to platform, smug because Nene finally acknowledged her, or if she's talking about, Kandi Burruss, who's going from platform to platform, utilizing Nene for clicks and views and getting Cynthia Bailey over there on Speak on It. But we're gonna talk about that. What they need to be doing is rallying the troops for these ratings, because we're gonna talk about the ratings too. Because y'all know I didn't do my rating show this week, and the ratings is looking a bit bad. Okay, why y'all not watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Was it because TS Testosterone made an appearance? I don't understand. Y'all giving that man a platform. Okay, the people say, the manosphere say that it is y'all fault for allowing these angry men in wigs with titties at the top and dick at the bottom to infiltrate y'all spaces. That's what the manosphere says, and I might have to believe them because I've been telling y'all for 4 5 years about TS Madison. Okay, and everything. But y'all go ahead and like this video, please, and thank you. I gotta say hey to my people before I get started. Hold on, let me scroll. Shout out to the newbies. I see some new members. Okay, Bonita joined. Okay, thank you, Beverly, for the super sticker. I see another new member. Monica joined. Okay, Nosy Rosie Grand, a member for 24 months. Girl, you've been my member for 2 years. I feel so honored and so blessed to have y'all as my squad members. Now, if you want to be a member, you can too, because all these people in the green are members. They get exclusive access to things. They get, prizes and all kind of stuff. Sometimes when I have it, y'all know I be broke sometimes. I don't have the money to buy it. So I be trying to find some sponsors. So, Google has sponsored us via my bank account. And I gave away some Google Pods. Okay. But what else? Oh, yes. Shout out to the mods. Thank you, Quasia, for reminding me. Shout out to all the mods. We have some new mods in the building, too. Okay. Y'all see them. Y'all respect the mods. Y'all respect the blue wrenches. Okay. Simply Sherelle is in there. Okay. I see y'all. Where's the other ones at? I can't see. I'm sure Princess AG is in there. C. Patterson is in there. Side Eye. Where you at, Side Eye? I ain't seen Side Eye and Jezebel. Where my other one? I'm sure it's Miss Kiki. There she go. So, yes, the mods is modding. Okay. Y'all don't have to delete anybody who disagrees with me. Now, if they disrespect me, that's a different thing because we all about respect over here. We are females. We are women. We don't do all that huffing and puffing and cursing and drag. We don't do that over here. We are women. I'm a motherfucking lady. But anywho, where's Josh? Josh was here earlier. We were sitting around eating Chick-fil-A, child. That is where Josh is. Okay. Y'all be probably Josh probably be at the Beyonce concert or something. I don't know where Josh is. I don't be wanting to go outside too much. On Fridays, I go out in the middle of the week where the people who don't have no job be going out. Y'all know that has been a running joke for the better part of 10 years. When I first started being an entrepreneur, my goal was to get into the parties for free in Atlanta, and I surpassed my goal. Okay, I got into all the parties for free. You're still getting anywhere for free, anywhere I want to go. And so now it just ain't no fun no more. It's like I can go anywhere, I've seen everybody, whatever. But the running joke was you do not go out on the weekends. You do not go out on Fridays and Saturdays. Stop it. Because that's when the people with the 9 to 5 that work Monday through Friday, that's when they go out. So it be crowded on those days. You be wanting to meet other entrepreneurs. But here we are. Big trumpet. He gonna tear up my chair, y'all. You be wanting to meet other entrepreneurs, but here we are 10 years later. It's a whole different Atlanta. Okay, that was the old Atlanta. The new Atlanta, everybody don't nobody have a job. Everybody like 24 hours, 7 days a week. The people is out in the streets. So it ain't no fun. I'm just saying, we don't know when to go out. Okay, it's like, dang, we used to go out on Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Now everybody out with us. Okay. But it is what it is. I love Atlanta. I love the weekends, and my weekends I be out shopping for plants and stuff. I guess I'm old now. But I digress. Like this video as y'all come in here. Who should we start with first? Since I haven't got Biggie to sit down. Thank y'all for seeing my braids, child. That's another reason why I didn't go live the other day. I was in a braid shop for a long ass time. Okay, a long time. But shout out to the braid lady. Yes. Oh, yes. Wait. I gotta say hey to Facebook. Hey, Facebook friends. Okay, I am streaming simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook. We got over 100 some thousand people over there on Facebook. We got 100 and some thousand people over here on the YouTube. We is rolling with Rush. We may not be in the millionaire status, but we got, we holding it down on multiple platforms. Okay, we are holding it down. Shout out to my member, Superwoman 33 months. Lord, that's longer than 2 years. I can't even count. That's like a 2.5 years. Oh my God. Look at all my members. I love you too. 14 months. Okay. I love all y'all. Come on in and sit a spell. Yes, it is happy today. Yes, welcome to Atlanta where a lot of people don't work. For real. I thought it was just me. I used to feel special back in the day when I was an entrepreneur, when I got fired from my 9 to 5 at the Georgia Lottery. I used to feel real special. But now it's like everybody got a YouTube, everybody on the reality show, everybody is a PR person, everybody is what a producer, any job that you don't have to go into the office, everybody is that. Okay. Everybody is that. Look at all the members. Y'all is showing out. Y'all are showing out today. Anyway, what you say? Kandi says she is not going to join Bethenny Frankel. Exactly. Kandi is on the agenda as well. 26 months and counting. Thank y'all. I be taking y'all money. I appreciate y'all. I gotta give y'all some stuff for this. Okay, I gotta give y'all some stuff for this. Yes, Facebook mods. Facebook don't have no mods though. Anyway, how do they make their living? Hustling. Every day they hustling. Atlanta is the home of the credit cards and the scammers. Y'all never heard of Panda, Panda, Panda? Um, Let me just say this, like, being an entrepreneur, it is so many different ways to make money, and I love seeing it. Like, Atlanta is the black mecca. You can figure it out. You like making jewelry, make you some jewelry, build you a platform and sell that damn jewelry. Get you a Spotify, a e-commerce site. You like clothes, you like Fashion Nova. Go get you some clothes from AliExpress. Make sure you get the plus sizes though, because we got hips and asses, and we be supporting the little Instagram boutiques and stuff. So there are so many different ways to make money. Not the home of the CPNs. I don't have one of them though. I feel like I need one because everybody keep talking about it. But my credit good. Oh, squad is squatting. Right. What y'all want? Y'all must want something. I might do a giveaway tonight. Y'all need to stay to the end now. Cause I know y'all be dipping in and dipping out. Y'all be cheating on me with other content creators and stuff. So yeah, y'all might need to stay and be here in order to win. Cause if I give it away and you ain't here to win it, I might not send it. Yes, like and share, like and share, like and share. You want a ranch? Ooh, get you a ranch, girl. Get you a ranch. Thank you to all the happy birthday to all the August members. Yes, and my birthday is in 10 days. Oh my God. I am an August 21st Leo. I round out the end of the month or whatever. Everybody be like, but you might be a Virgo. I don't know what I might be. I'm not into that astrology stuff too much. I just know that I am grouchy and moody and I sit around like a cat and I just look at people and I be like, mm-hmm. I see you. I see what you're doing. Well, I know how you are. I had a spirit of discernment in me, and I just be looking like, they ain't no good. I see. Oh, they so good. They be doing stuff. I like that person. I like the way they give back to the community. I see you, and just be quiet and just people watch. That's kind of what I do. But I could turn up now. People we listen. Y'all have been with me on YouTube for what, 6 years now, 7, somewhere around there. I don't even know. I lost track. But when I got on YouTube, y'all know I was quiet. I came on here, I was scared. Y'all know I be nervous in front of the camera stuff, still am to this day. However, people be taking my kindness and my nervousness and my so-called meekness for weakness. Y'all know, y'all seen it firsthand. We can talk about it. We can talk about the TS Madison situation. You want to start there? Should I start there? I don't want to start there. Maybe I'll start a little bit there because I got a lot to say about him. So we can go back and forth with him. But TS testosterone, TS Timothy, he has been riding me, harassing me, stalking me for the better part of 5, 6 years, since 2018. Since a blogger, reported on the Queen's Court. Since a blogger, told y'all my opinion about the situation. Since a blogger, pulled the receipts about how he was stealing from Kaya, and Kaya saw the receipts and was like, well, damn, this Negro is stealing from me, and walked away. Now TS Testosterone has had this hate in his heart for me for 5 or 6 years. He is almost bursting a blood vessel thinking about me. He is probably in the chat right now, crying, hands shaking, eyes red, don't know what to do, don't know what to say, because he know that I am successful and there's nothing he can do about it because I started 10 years before he was even thought about. It's the only thing I can do is sit and laugh, honey. The only thing I can do is laugh. You said I'm having fat flashback. Maddie is still a man. Well, he know it. You was August 20th. Shout out to all the Leos. He said something about you because he into it with Tasha K. Child, he just don't know what to do. Oh, hold on. Let me go look at this email real quick. Hold on. Oh, I wish Josh wasn't at the concert. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Somebody, ooh, why did Mr. Manhands bring up Joshua today? Y'all explain that to me. Why did Mr. Manhands bring up Joshua today? Because he mad at me. Now, we have said for how many years now that he has a disdain for women. We saw him go into the bathroom. We saw him, being scared of a big ass maxi pad as if women don't use maxi pads, but he ain't a woman anyway, but there's that. We've heard him, use anti-black rhetoric, like referring to black women as gorillas and monkeys and apes. We've heard that. We've heard him call several black women ugly. Okay, we've heard him talk about women's shapes and figures and call them box built and everything as if he not built like the Goodyear blimp. Okay, we heard him do all of these things, body shaming, talking about my vagina, talking about how it smells as if he is obsessed with it. He is a typical man. Men love vagina. I'm just letting y'all know, men love vagina. And it's apparently either he's jealous because men love vagina or he has vagina envy because he will never have one. I don't know what it is. But for whatever reason, he has consistently gone on his platform and other platforms and drag and read and blah, blah, blah. And yet he says, I'll never say her name. I'll never say her name. But he put pictures of me on his thingamabobby on his platform. He will literally lurk over here. Hold on. I'm going over here real quick because I saw this the other day. And wait. And he uses tags. He uses my name in the tags of his videos so that when y'all look for me, y'all know how I get on Instagram and I be like, y'all come on over and type in Michelle Brown or type in ATLien and come see me. He uses tags so that his videos can come up and he can like drag me and then say, I didn't say her name. I didn't say her name. Well, nigga, you got my picture, right? What is you talking about? So, I mean, I don't know if he feels like, it's embarrassing me. I don't understand, but hold on. Let me show you this real quick. Look at it right here. Look at it right here. All thing I did was type in TS and ATLien. And look what just came up. Look what just came up. Those are my hands. Those are my dainty female hands. Look at that. Look at my dainty female hands. Okay. He can't compare. He can palm a basketball. I don't care how many screenshots he gets. I don't care how many times he called me Roger Wood sausage fingers. I don't care. And then the Negro went and put a beard on me. As if but look, he called me a gorilla. He called me y'all don't see nothing anti-black about that. And see, these are the black men in wigs that y'all support. But that's okay. I'll be the read. He can read me all day long. And I love it when they read me because as soon as they start reading that anti-woman, that woman bashing, that misogyny, that anti-blackness always comes out. Always comes out. So thank you, TS Testosterone, for dragging me. Okay. Now, Hold on, I got him right there in the corner because I'm gonna pull that up because I got it at the time step and everything. And look. And there go me. Look. Okay, he think he look like that, and he think I look like that. He think he look like this filtered picture right here, and he think I look like that. So yes, he can read me. He can edit his pictures. He can put his pictures beside mine. He can do all the things that he wants to do to feel better about himself. But what that does is shows his insecurities. Okay, you can say all day long, I'm successful. I got all the money. I drive a $500,000 car. I got $1 million house. I got this. I got that. But that's not doing anything but telling people exactly who you are. Rich people, wealthy people in particular, don't have to tell you the price of things. They don't have to tell you how much they pay for anything. They don't even have to tell you they have it. They do it just by being. They drive their cars. They go to their dinners. They wear their designer clothes. They drink their fine wines and libations. They do all of that without having to tell you how much it costs. So you wonder, does Mr. Manhands really have the amount of money he says he has? Did he just mortgage his house to buy a $200,000 car? Like, who brags about a depreciating asset? Why on earth would I brag about buying a $200,000 car? I'm just saying, where is the logic in that? I would brag about having $200,000 in the bank. I have a $200,000 in investments, buying a $200,000 condo that's gonna appreciate. But I'm never gonna brag about a car, something on 4 wheels that can be crashed and burned in 5 seconds flat. No, sorry, Bob. He used to sell booty. They say he still do. Now, speaking of TS Manhands, child, he went and tried to drag my friend today. Hold on. Let me put it in the background because I don't want it to play. Hold on. Copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, allowance is made for fair use. Allowance is made for fair use. You know why? For criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Now, y'all know this man has false flagged me to death. Okay, he has false flagged me every single time I try to talk about him. He false flags me. So, it is what it is. So, hold on. There he go right there. There he go right there. And there I go right here. So let me see. Is it queued up? Let me listen.
That girl got hit with that bottle. And she got hit with that bottle because it was too many people
trying to hold her back.
Yes.
They weren't even trying to hold the woman with the baby back. They were trying to hold her.
Hold on. There you go right there.
Damn, Amazon.
The doorbell ringing. Do-do, 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 do. The doorbell ringing. Do-do, do-do, do. We getting all kind of notifications on the damn the security system. Do-do, do-do, do-do,
what is happening?
do-do,
I thought it was
all day long. And is because ain't nobody finna mama. Ain't nobody finna be rolling up.
Oh, it's right here.
No more shit with that fat, sloppy, sour ass bitch over there in McGillaland. And she had
who is he talking about? Fat and sour? Is he talking about himself?
Josh was her dude person. And I said, I'm not talking to y'all niggas no more.
Why is he talking about Josh? Why is he bringing up Josh? Didn't Josh tell y'all this story already?
And when I seen Josh in person, I roll up on Josh in person. Mo, you was there.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? Well, you see what the testosterone is. He has more respect for Josh than he does for women. Peep game. Peep game.
You saw that too.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no.
Josh the one that said he would beat his ass or said he would protect me because Josh is a gentleman. Okay, Josh is a gentleman. Josh, when I said I don't fight niggas, Josh said, don't worry, I will. Okay. He wasn't talking about TS Madison in particular, but since TS Madison felt hit, hit dogs be hollering.
Nobody know what was going on. So y'all can miss me with I won't do to a woman what I won't do to men. If you fuck with me and fuck around, you may find out.
Now, again, y'all saw he mentioned Josh's name. He called me a gorilla, and he's never met me, never spoken to me, never said 2 words to me. And you know, as far as Josh is concerned, you know, they're a member of the same community or whatever. So he respects him. They all respect each other low key. Okay. He's claiming he rolled up on Josh and was gonna fight Josh, but nary a hand was laid. Nothing happened. In fact, Josh was out with Miss Lawrence and his other friends, and they all said if TS would to act crazy, they all would have jumped bad too. Hold on, we listening.
I don't give a fuck what your gender, nationality, creed, whatever it is. If you put pressure on pressuring me, I'm gonna pressure your ass back. That's how that works.
Can somebody tell me who has been pressuring TS Manhands? Can somebody, anybody? You know, it's 1,400 of y'all in here. All my squad members are in here. My Patreon members are in here. We don't even talk about this man. Okay, we don't like. Where is the pressure? I throw fun shade. Where is the pressure?
I'm from Florida.
In public.
I'm from Florida.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. But I'm from Florida.
I'm from Atlanta.
I hear that, mama, but it's your baby.
Oh, child.
And so when we rolled up,
This Negro is psycho. Okay, psycho.
up into the situation, Mo was over there like, wait a minute, is this real?
So now he acted like it was supposed to be a fight with Josh. This was a year ago. Now y'all know if something would have went down, somebody would have had it on camera. Josh and I already talked about it 3-4 times over here. Now all of a sudden he's just making up stories because they have an agenda. Trust and believe. He's trying to he's trying to rebrand himself as female friendly. He's trying to say, I don't always drag women. See, I drag men too. In fact, I dragged Michelle's friend Josh, which he never did.
Mo was like, is this real? I'm saying though. So, you know, we was just changing words. He was telling me, you know, oh, I took up for my friend. I said, well, your friend a puss ass motherfucking hoe. That's what your friend. Why don't you call your motherfucking friend up? Because I was reading this point of, now when I pop you, I want you to take this back to your friend.
Is he threatening violence against women? Like basically saying he will hit Josh and telling Josh to come hit me. This is so weird.
Cause, you know, I was told that, you know, bitches told me that they loves to fight. I love to fight, and I do too, bitch.
So when did Josh say he loved to fight TS Madison? Y'all, I know y'all got the receipts because the videos are still out there. Okay. Josh said he would fight any man that tried to fight me. TS Madison claims he's a woman. So if he tried to fight me, would that be a woman fighting another woman, or would that be a man fighting a woman whose friend who is a man would come to her aid? I'm just trying to, you know, I like logic.
And me too. I love to fight. And you a man anyway. Okay.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Mo was over there like, what?
Just mad.
Mo was over there like,
still trying to come up with a story.
Do I need to be prepared?
Like, I don't know.
I was like,
I don't know what need to be because I'm ready.
I was like, do I need to be prepared? Do I need to be getting ready?
It's shit.
Because, you know, everywhere I go, I got my camera on me.
Yeah, but you had the camera.
So Mo was going to fight to take care of this nigga. Wait a minute. So he up here trying to call low-key say Mo was going. This is weird.
Oh, they're like, wait a minute now.
I actually had to stop. I was like, hold on. I don't think I need to record this.
This time got serious. As soon as I came out, it was the very first. It was when we premiered Bros in Atlanta.
And is 2 men talking.
As soon as I slid out that motherfucking thing, and I did because I didn't notice, and you know, and this is why I try to get control of myself because all that shit, that internet stuff, I don't be with all that. Like I'm a street bitch. I'm not with all of that internet shit. Like hoes doing petty shit on the internet, thinking the shit funny, like you won't get stomped out. Like that's, so I have to put.
So this man is talking about stumping out people who report on him. Doesn't he sit on his platform and report on things, report on pop culture? This is why I say I must be that bitch when I cause all this conversation, because all I do, let them tell it, is sit in my basement and run my mouth about people. They say all I do is talk about TS Manhands, testosterone, Junkie Dineva, Colorist Claudia, Kandi Burruss, Nene like they keep saying all she do is talk about these people, but those are a lot of people. When you add it up, those are a lot of people. It don't make no sense to me. It's hilarious.
Pull back the deepest crevices of me, because I know that's the type of time I be on. You feel me? And so when I be on that type of time, I forgot that we was at the premiere. I completely forgot that we was at the premiere.
Anyway, long story short, that was that. Somebody, was telling me about he was dragging Josh. He could tell you talking about Josh a good 10, 15 minutes. I don't understand it. Apparently, he must have a crush on Josh or something. He likes Josh. He has this disdain and this smoke for women. He's been coming for Tasha K the past week. And I use that, preface all that to say that, okay? People like, you and Tasha K should partner up. You and Tasha K should this. I don't need to partner up with nobody. Ain't nobody helped me 5 years ago when this man was stalking me. Ain't nobody helped me, all this time. He been dragging me, posting all these random ass pictures and shading me. Ain't nobody helped me. In fact, Colorist Claudia, all of them partner with TS, as if TS don't talk about them behind their backs. And now the ops is fighting. The ops is fighting. So we talked about it earlier. Like, yes, I respect a lot of things that Tasha K said, okay, about TS Manhands. That Negro is still a man at the end of the day. We know that. We all know that. But it was Tasha K who gave him the platform to say all women are fish and we use fish and this, that, and third. When she was trying to throw shade at Nick at night, it was Tasha K that gave him the platform to go on her channel and say Michelle vagina stank, Michelle Roger Wood sausage ass and all that. It was Tasha K who did that. But again, I stand with all black women. I can't help it if Tasha K don't. Okay, she said she changed. Maybe, I don't know. People do grow and change. He said Tasha K has never said anything positive about you. Okay. But there's that. He said everybody is fighting, honey. They are. TS Man is obsessed with you and Josh. Josh is fine though, so I understand if you got a crush on Josh. Yeah, he probably do have a crush on Josh. But I'm digressing. But let me go on into this Tasha K and TS Madison beef. Woo! Y'all know Tasha K put that man's passport online, honey. They was going back and forth. I don't even remember how it started, but I've done videos about it, so this can be part 3, honey. I did about 2 other videos about it, so go back and watch the other videos. I actually created playlists so y'all can see. Because people be like, oh, she made 1,000 videos about me. She made 1,000 videos. I got playlists for everybody. Nene, Tasha K, Junkie Dineva, TS Madison, Colorist Claudia, Marlo Hampton, Kenya Moore, Kandi Burruss, everybody who I ever talk about. There is a playlist that has been created for each and every person. Now, for those people who say that I talk about so and such and such and such and such and such so much, y'all know, can y'all guess who has the most videos? Who has been my topic the most on this channel? Can y'all put it in the chat? Out of all them people, who has the most videos on this channel? Put it in the chat. Take a wild guess. Let me see what y'all guessing. Did I take that picture down? Oh, that's what he looked like, child. You think it's Kandi? You think it's Tasha K? Nene or Kandi? Funky, you think I make a lot of videos about Junkie Dineva? Nene. Okay, I think it's lit. Let me go make sure so I won't be lying to y'all. Because they got the numbers on here in the playlist. It say how many things are in each playlist. It's on my channel. Go to the playlist. Let me see. Who has the most? 20 for Wendy and 16 for Sheree, 22 for Escape. Monique got 7. Kenya Moore has 47 videos. Nene Leakes has 52 videos. Okay. It looked like Nene won. It looked like, and Tasha K has how many? Let me see. Tasha K got 16 videos. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see. Funky Dineva got 24 videos. Kandi got 50 videos. So who won? Kandi got 50 and Nene got 52. See? Okay, so who look, and colorist Claudia got 31. She's always making videos about me. Kenya Moore got more videos than colorist Claudia. Okay. But I digress. I just wanted to do that just to, just to see, because I was like, I don't be counting, honestly. I talk about whatever I want to talk about on my channel. And if you had a channel, colorist Claudia, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about too. Not Kandi is number 2. Okay, she will never be number 1. She is always number 2. Well, Tasha K has been in it with TS Madison. She put her this dude's passport online and basically was dragging him with this passport. Now, people have been talking about, Tasha K might go to jail. Tasha K might. It was all on TikTok. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you on TikTok. Hold on, it's still on TikTok right there.
Passport, which
It
is
said,
2019.
wait, what?
And it had a bunch of information in it that I had to redact because, again, it's Tasha K and it's not redacted. Now, after that was posted, about an hour ago, TS Madison had posted this and said, I know exactly who gave that person my old passport. She then goes on to say, now, when I activate on them too, legally, don't forget, I know I shared my information with, and that passport expired in 2019, just like business relationships did. And everyone don't have access to my personal stuff. So it's clear who did it, but don't worry. It's illegal to do that, sir. And T.S. Madison is absolutely correct. Having possession of somebody's passport, including their passport number, is actually...
Oh shoot, I went backwards. My bad.
Now, this is a post that was crazy to me, and this is just coming from a person who has a degree in political science. Now, people were in the comments trying to figure out who would have had access to T.S. Madison's passport, and somebody had tweeted this and said Gio was posting it on his Patreon. So for the people who don't know, Giovanni Mack used to be the former manager for T.S. Madison. And shout out to Lipstick Alley because they posted this entire thread, which I encourage you to read, as to how their relationship had got severed. And when I went to Giovanni Mack's Facebook page, they posted this and said karma always shows up, except not when you're allegedly giving somebody's private information to another person, specifically a U.S. passport, which is also protected under federal guidelines. Now, I'm not entirely sure what T.S. Madison is going to do about this, but they did state that they're going to handle this legally. If anything else gets
Who gives a
said,
damn
I'll
what
make sure to
T.S.
keep it
Madison
because I'm
do?
not going to read it.
Just do it, okay? Now, Tasha K posted this. It's an old passport. Apparently, it expired in 2019. Okay. I don't know what the law is about having expired documents. Okay, exactly. Is it a legal passport? It's an expired document. It's nothing nobody could do with an expired document. But hey, why she posted it online? I don't know. I think to show that T.S. Madison's name was Timothy Maurice Hinton, but we already knew that because Timothy posted his own name online when I filed that restraining order against him 5 years ago, and the judge said his name is Timothy. Okay, the judge said it, and his legal name was Timothy, and we called him in court. And the judge said he can't force nobody to call him. Okay. Now, Tasha K posted this and deleted it, I guess, and said all that quote unquote transphobia being thrown around for pure clout. Here is the proof. The U.S. government, as of 2019, got you listed under Timothy Maurice Hinton. So if they call you Tim, so shall I. I also found 2 PPP loans under your real name, allegedly, and one under Chi real name for a business he never owned. Ooh, child, the mess is messing. You can call me out of my name. You can drag my kids, call me whatever you want, sir. However, until you fully stand in your truth, like Zaya Wade, and get your name changed instead of gaslighting, I will continue to call you what's listed in the Department of State's database. In Georgia, you only have to live as a trans woman for 1 full year to be considered trans. It's been decades for you, Tim. It's giving gender reveal. So I don't know why she posted it, but she did. But TS Manhands also been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it's just been this bitter uh war of words between the two of them. Now, TS Manhands now has been dragging Tasha K's kids, Tasha K's husband, and in addition to dragging the kids and the husband, this male who is in the LGBTQIAX plus community has also been HIV and sexuality shaming. Okay. Listen, this person said, why is there sexuality and HIV shaming? Why is a heterosexual man being misoriented? Why homophobic slurs? Why is a black woman being referred to as a baboon? Why isn't the LGBTQ plus upheld to their own standards? Why? Can somebody tell me why? I'm with you, free Tory Lanes, but I'm not with you on the free Tory Lanes, but I'm with you. TS Madison, testosterone Madison said, Tasha K. Boo, you need a PPP loan with all the debt you got that married for hire man ass in. And Boo, you really should tread lightly on HIV AIDS when bees like you are at high risk for it, especially that Charmin soft tissue PUNK NIGGA you got sliding in the girls' DMs. And so, wait a minute. Oh, God. It's the insanity and the hypocrisy for me. Like, isn't that the issue with the transgender community, the DL, the sliding in the girls, like them protecting men who are DL? Like, I'm confused. Why is he doing it? And then talk about booty hole looking like a baboon's. Just uncouth and uncalled for. So they've been going back and forth, and that's not all. Okay, that's not all. Like this video, as you come in here, because I got some more. Where is the stuff, child? Because I want to get some more stuff. I love talking about this Negro though, because it's fun. Here is hold on. Here are the screenshots of Tasha K going back and forth. And of course, she brought up Jason Lee's crazy ass. Again, the ops are opping. Okay. Jason Lee doesn't see it for Tasha K and is partnering with TS Madison to, drag Tasha K. But TS Madison was also on Ding Dong's channel, Ding Dong, aka Armand Wiggins, who has also been known to refer to women as apes and monkeys. Okay. It's a common theme here around these black gay men. They really, 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 not all, but these content creators, some of them are really showing you who they are with the words that they speak. Now, the Armand situation, he did the exact same thing. The colorist comments, calling people black, calling people dirty foot, calling people, it's just a mess. Nappy headed, calling people apes, monkeys, gorillas, like they all do it. And so you wonder, why are these men, some of them in wigs, who are black, are doing this, and why they all like hate women so much, but yet they partner with each other even though they don't like each other. They go on each other's channels, they go back and forth. It is weird. But anyway, Tasha K wrote this right here, child. After he went on Jason Lee's channel, she wrote this and said, now he wants Timothy, when he was referring to the he is she is referring to is Jason Lee. Now he wants Timothy to patch things up. Now Timothy, which is testosterone Timothy, how do you love her but constantly sit with the ops? They was talking about Nicki Minaj. This is a new episode, by the way, but we all know who the worst rapper is, period. And they know that too. That's why they begging to come back. They all clout chasers. But once you run out of clout, they run to the next one with clout. But wait, there's more. Tasha K also wrote, she dragged in Oliver, who was Junkie Dineva's assistant, who we saw with me and Josh saw with Junkie Dineva when he was running out of alley essence. But I'm digressing. He works with TS Manhands as well. And Tasha K writes, didn't Oliver, your BFF, allegedly take a picture of a certain pill bottle in your purse and send it to your ops. And that's how those rumors of your blood work got started. Ooh, hashtag loyalty, hashtag Timothy. Then she says in the caption, now apparently your circle had a group chat with your alleged meds, Googling, trying to figure out what the meds was for. But you want to talk about loyalty? Me and Nikki ain't friends. We just work. I drag everyone. But the difference between you and I is I pick a damn team. But given your history, you stay confused and hopping between both teams. Ooh, child, this a mess. I'm loving it. Okay. And then, hold on. Oliver responded, Lord, and said, no, Oliver, one, never took a picture of anyone's anything to send to anyone, and two, never was in possession or knowledgeable of any photo to send to anyone. I pray for healing for everyone. And then Tasha K said, Dee said this morning that it was you, not my words. I wonder who Dee is. Did she mean FD? Junkie Dineva? JD? Junkie Dineva? I wonder who Dee is. Ooh, hold on. Wait, it's more. Then she says, Oliver Twist stopped by the wine cellar rather quick to say that he didn't take the picture of the pill bottle and leak it, but Dee, their other friend, says he did. Someone is lying in TS Madison circle. Why that car so loud? The whole circle need to be questioned at this point, or better yet, NDAs, because my people would never pray for the whole circle. Just a mess. You said, don't stoop like them. I ain't stooping. I just watching, child. I'm just watching. And then, what is this right here? Lord. Y'all said that TS Madison mama didn't enter the chat, and I ain't reading all that. I refuse to read all that. TS Madison mama that wrote, what is this? Did she been hanging out with colorist Claudia? Child, what is this? Hold on. I don't. Oh, child, this a lot. It is no punctuation either. God has a place for liars and wrongdoer. I'm not the one to go back and forth with others. What I learned in this life is that God has a way of dealing with things if you trust Him. And I learned that every battle is not my battle, and He fights my. I'm learning to do things the way He do because I find it works out better than my ways. But if I have to address something that I feel necessary, I don't mind. I learned to pray for people's, then fight with them. She pray and then she fight. I learned to pray for people, then fight with them. Because when peoples are hurt, they try and hurt others. And you get she talking about her son. And you get nowhere with that. And I don't do things to try to get click and view and stay irrelevant for others and tarring people's down. Oh God, what is happening? I'm just reading. Um, where did I tiring people's down? We have enough of things to deal with. Just beginning black and so many other things in life. I pray for every one of you who always use me as a way to upset my child. And I tell my baby, don't let God fight for me. But I have never done anything to any of you but try and show you love, kindness, and respect. You all know who you are. I could have come and say many things about some of you, but what good it does get a laugh, not my way. She need to be reading her son, not the people's. She need to be reading that man over there in that wig. Not my way. A soul is more value than that. I don't like many things that's been done and said about us, but opinion are like butthole. We all have them and have to wipe them. Oh Lord. He said, just please, what you say? Just please, just read, Michelle. We all know people that type like this. Okay, I'm trying to read. Okay, wait. To wipe them at sometimes. So I just pray for you all that you come. See, I don't know when to stop and pause and period and Anyway, I just pray for you all that you come to have a relationship with God and learn to treat each others as you want to be treated and do to others as you want to be done. To all this fighting for what? I'm with you, TS Manhands, testosterone's mama. The enemy's keeping everybody's minds on other things that's less important so he can still kill and destroy you. If it's ever a time, is now to be setting your house, your hearts and minds and souls in order. Yes, women, stand together against these misogynistic men for the Lord before it's too late. I'm only come daily to encourage people, not tear them down, and to lift others and let them know, whether you believe in God or not, that He loves you and wants a relationship with and for you to learn and get to know Him for yourself. I pray for you all. And I pray you have a blessed day. And I ask God to forgive them who speak evil of me and lie on me and my child who has lied on that man. God fights my battle, but don't get it twisted. I still human and I'm still a mother and I don't play about my children. Okay, so TS testosterone's mama don't play about her children, but he talk about other people's children. Make it make sense. When mine's kids wrong or do things I don't agree with, I tell them and put them in check, but I still love mines, just like others love theirs. And I'm like a bear when it comes to mines. Have a blessed day. What they say? Timothy TS Madison Martino Excellent Norris. Is that all his names? And all my adopted children I love. Okay. So that was the message from the mama. The mama entered the chat, honey. I don't know nothing about the mama. I'm just I'm just here to deliver the message. And yeah, the people are fighting. They won't stop. They won't stop. Did she tell her? So she need to go write that letter to her son. Okay. She don't play about her son. Okay, now. Yes, the children. The children. Focus on your son. The son needs some tender love and care, honey. I don't know. I just don't understand why there's a lot of mothers out there that will not tell their sons, especially boys. Okay, they would not tell their boys when they wrong. They just covet their boys, and they wouldn't do that to their daughters, but they do that to these men. But anyway, I'm digressing. Next up on the agenda. Next up on the agenda, like this, like it, 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 like it. Whose side are you on? I want to do a little poll. Whose side are you on? What do you think about this situation with TS Madison and Tasha K? Are you team TS? Are you team Tasha K? Are you just team womanhood? Whose team are you on? Now I type up this. Let me put this poll in here. And I'm going to review it by the end of this stream. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Whose team are you on? Team Tasha K. Team Testosterone Madison. And Team Woman. I didn't give y'all no other options, okay? I didn't give y'all no other options. You team ATLien? Yes, okay. Team Manhands, okay. Shout out to Team Manhands, Team Testosterone in the building. Moving on. Like this video also as you come in. Another Tasha K topic before I move on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta and before I take some of your calls. Tasha K, Tasha K, Tasha K. Dennis Byron sent me some documents the other day. And I talked about it over on Patreon. And I'm going to talk about them over here. Because apparently a lot of people don't understand this bankruptcy situation and how Tasha K has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection which seems to me as just a legal stalling tactic. I don't know, but I'm just interested in the whole situation from a novice outside viewer standpoint because I've been involved in lawsuits as well. And it's just like when you in the same field, okay, like I said, I'm not Tasha K, I'm not Cardi B, but I am Team Truth. And so I know that Tasha K did a lot of fucked up shit. She said a lot of fucked up shit and she did a lot of things that she should not have done. She should not have stood on it when she could have just backed down. Okay. But it's coulda, woulda, shoulda, all water under the bridge at this point. The trial has gone on. The jury has made their decision. The judge has signed off on it. The appeal has gone through. The appeal was denied. You know, the verdict was validated, and now Cardi B is after her money. So as I've reported time and time again in my Tasha K playlist, Cardi B, you know, she went and filed a writ of execution. She filed it against Google. She started snatching Tasha K's Google check. When that happened, Tasha K realized the shit was real because you know we get our Google checks on the 21st of the month. And when like I told y'all before, it's not a percentage. When somebody files a writ of execution against Google, because we are not employees of the company, we are contractors. They don't take taxes out of our check, FICA and all of that. They don't do that. They give us one lump sum and we pay the taxes on it. So when somebody files a lawsuit and they know you're getting money from Google and they subpoena Google and tell Google you are ordered by the court to give us all earnings for this person with this social security number and that lives at this address or whatever the case may be, they gotta do it. They can't not do it. So when Cardi B took that first $10,000, Tasha K was like, shit, how can I stop this? And it is what it is. So what did she do? She went and she filed bankruptcy. Again, we already talked about it during this whole case, how bankruptcy, a chapter 7, where it wipes out all of your debt completely and you have to start over and you got bad credit for 7 years. That could not apply in this situation because Cardi B's judgment was a malicious tort. That means, Tasha K had punitive damages assessed against her. All of it is punishable. It's malicious. So he said, "What? Stop with the financial business." I sound like I'm gloating, girl. This is news. What is you talking about? You mad? Go somewhere else, okay? Anywho, so the documents. Hold on. Let me pull them up. Here they are right here. Cardi B actually filed this August 8th because remember I told you Tasha K's husband was subpoenaed to show his assets because it's speculated that Tasha K is hiding money in her husband because her husband worked for her. So it's like, how you ain't got no money, but your husband got money, but he worked for you, and it's your channel and your name. Where's the money? We understand you got LLCs and all that, but we want to see where it's going, how it's going, and all of that jazz. But anyway, so Cardi B's attorney actually filed a subpoena with bankruptcy court to force Tasha K's husband to disclose everywhere his money is, all of his bank statements, all of his companies, all of his text messages, all of his transfers, like everything, cash apps, PayPal, whatever, because they trying to see when did the money transfer. And then they're asking him what they asked him, because I wasn't in court this week. I don't know what happened, but they asked him for the information all the way back to 2019 when Cardi B actually filed the lawsuit. So basically saying, did you try to hide this money before you even went to court? That's why you were so brazen in court to say that you lied and you knew you was gonna lose and you don't care. Like they going back. Okay. So he was forced to do that. In addition to that, Tasha K was scheduled to go to court on August 10th to disclose the similar situation, to talk to the trustee after the husband. So it was some things going on, some legal maneuvering. So after the husband went on the 7th, Cardi B filed this on the 8th, which is giving me, again, I wasn't there, which is giving me that they must have seen something in the husband's financials that's leading them to believe that Tasha K got at least some money that they can seize. Okay. So Cardi B filed this with the court basically to put a place mark in the court to say, listen, my debt is non-dischargeable. I don't want her paying me $5 a month for the next 105 years. That's not going to help me. So what I want to do is, of course, IRS takes precedence, but I need to be able to seize what I need to seize. And just the fact that it's malicious and it's punitive, we don't care. We don't care that she got a house or that she got a family. That's what they're saying. I'm just saying. So in this filing, again, I don't deal in hearsay. I deal in facts. Okay. So in this filing, it's a complaint to determine the non-dischargeability of the debt. Okay. There is Cardi B. There is the party's jurisdiction and venue. So basically in this document, plaintiff, a Grammy award-winning musical artist, songwriter, and television personality professionally known as Cardi B, since the release of her full-length debut mixtape in 2015, plaintiff's musical works have reached peak positions. So they're just telling you about the plaintiff in the background. The defendant produces, hosts, and publishes videos on YouTube and other social media platforms entitled Unwind with Tasha K. I can't even see. Prepetition defendant with malice and the intent to injure plaintiff utilized her social media platforms to spread false, malicious, and defamatory statements about plaintiff. Okay, some of the statements that the defendant said was that Cardi B had herpes and HPV. She also said that Cardi B was a prostitute, that plaintiff used cocaine, that plaintiff engaged in a debasing act with a bottle. All of this was, presented in court and proven. Okay. Now the defamation action and judgment, these are, this is what she filed with the court, basically reminding the court, this is what happened and this is why she owes us this money. Okay. Because of course the bankruptcy court probably don't know what had happened in the Northern District of Georgia. So they're saying, as a result of defendant's malicious campaign to damage and destroy plaintiff's reputation among her fans and consuming public, on March 21st, 2019, plaintiff commenced an action against defendant and Kibi Studios, among others, in the case styled, there it is, Cardi B's name versus Latasha Transrena Kibi. Okay, on January 10th, 2022, the District Court for the Northern District of Georgia commenced a jury trial. Okay, we've been following that throughout the whole thing. So they're just going down the timeline to tell you how they came at the money they came at. So as noted by the Georgia District Court in its jury instructions, plaintiff had to prove by a preponderance of the evidence that one, defendant made a false and defamatory statement regarding plaintiff, and two, the statement was published, and then plaintiff had to prove by clear and convincing evidence that defendant acted with actual malice. There's that word again, malice. Okay. It says plaintiff met her burden, proving that defendant's actions in spreading false and defamatory statements show willful misconduct, malice, wantonness, and an entire lack of care. Indeed, the jury found that the defendant acted, quote unquote, with a specific intent to commit harm. Accordingly, the jury awarded plaintiffs damages as follows. So again, they're reminding the court what they're owed. So the jury awarded $1 million in general damages, $250,000 in medical expenses, $1,250,000 total. Then it goes on. Y'all remember she had even more damages awarded to her during the trial. And they issued a copy of the jury's verdict. Okay. In addition to the claims verdict, as a result of the willful and malicious nature of the actions, the jury also assessed defendant and her co-defendant, Kibi Studios, with substantial awards for both punitive damages and litigation expenses. Okay, so for all y'all saying that Cardi B is wasting her time with this lawyer, chasing Tasha K all over the world, filing all these things, look, Tasha K paying for that. Cardi B ain't paying. Cardi B don't have to pay for it. And, let me get to the end of this. She paying interest too, child. She ain't gonna never be, this is just too much. Anyway, and it's non-dischargeable. Hold on. Plaintiff met her burden of proof. As a result, the jury awarded punitive damages as follows. As to defendant Tasha K, we assess the amount of $1 million as punitive damages, which is separate from any punitive damages against defendant K Studios. So the $1 million against Tasha is separate from K, which is Tasha K and her husband together under K Studios. As defendant K Studios LLC, we assess the amount of $500,000 as punitive damages, which is separate from any punitive damages against defendant Tasha K. Now, litigation expenses. You see, this how I got to almost $4 million to $3.8 million. It says, as the plaintiff's claims for litigation, 1.338, blah, 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 against defendant. That is for the litigation expenses. Now, they included a true and correct copy of the jury verdict assessing punitive damages. Oh, child. Wait. The original defamation judgment noted by the jury's award to plaintiff of $1 million for pain and suffering and or reputational injury and $250,000 for medical expenses. Now, here is where Cardi B gave Tasha K a little break. Okay, just a little bitty break, a teensy-weensy break. The parties stipulated to reduce the jury's award of medical expenses from $250,000 to $25,000. So she took out a little 225. She took off $225,000 of that nearly $4 million judgment. I'm just saying she gave a little bit. Now, the Georgia District Court in its original defamation judgment also included reference to the jury's award to plaintiff of $1 million in punitive damages against defendant and $500 against K Studios. Okay, now look, they got the amended judgment, they got the judgment, they got everything, they added everything up. Okay, a true copy of everything. The original defamation judgment is attached. In addition to the monetary awards, the Georgia District Court in its amended defamation judgment permanently enjoined defendant and K Studios from publishing or republishing on the internet or otherwise the defamatory statements listed in the consent order, and defendants were ordered to remove, to the extent not only already removed, any videos or posts that contain the defamatory statements listed in the consent order and the titles of such videos and posts to the extent they contain the defamatory statements, blah, blah, blah. So she was ordered to remove everything in a separate motion. Now, defendants failed appeal. Now, defendant went to the appeals. Y'all remember she went to appeals court. She said, Tasha did a video, said that the machine was after her and all of that, and it was the machine. She refused to apologize. So she filed an appeal. The first appeal, she didn't file correctly. Her attorney, Olga, didn't file the proper paperwork, and it was kicked out. So they had to file something else. They filed the second appeal, and it was accepted. But, the judge said, nothing was wrong in the procedure. So, when you go to appeals court, it's not to appeal what the verdict is, to actually to appeal the procedures. And welcome to my law course. Okay. Welcome to Michelle ATLien Brown's law course. I am not a legal professional. I am just a novice. I'm a blogger. Okay. Anyway, it says on May 25th, 2023, okay, that is when Tasha K filed her voluntary petition for relief under Chapter 11, Subchapter 5 of the United States Bankruptcy Court. Okay, that is when all collection efforts had to stop. Okay, that is when she filed. She wanted to make sure, she wanted to make payments, she wanted to do something, she wanted to reorganize her business. However, Tasha K claimed when they went to court that she shuttered K Studios LLC after she lost the lawsuit, and they started another one. So it also said K listed amended defamation judgment as undisputed in the amount of $3.3 million. Okay, but wait, on August 2nd, 2023, plaintiff filed her proof of claim in the amount of $3.9 million. Okay, now I know y'all wondering how it went from 3.38 to 3.9. Y'all know they charging interest on this money. Post judgment interest on punitive damages to date is $6,202. So it's $3.9 million. what's gonna happen? And she ain't made damn payment. So except for the $10,000 that Cardi B took. Now they got a copy of the verdict. Here go the original jury's verdict. Okay, as the defendant, Latasha Kebe liable as the defendant, Kebe Studio liable as the defendant. This is all stamped. Okay, this was the court's judgment. So they're filing this with bankruptcy court, pretty much to stake their claim on their money and to say that this debt is not dischargeable. And you know why it's not dischargeable? Because it is a malicious tort. And it said it in here. I probably skipped over it. Hold on, wait. Where did it say it? I just want to make sure I said it. On August, Here it is right here. Count 1, dischargeability of debtor pursuant to 11 U.S.C. It says plaintiff realleges and repeats the allegations contained in paragraphs 1 through 37 above. It's basically saying the bankruptcy court provides that quote unquote a discharge under sections 727, 1141, 1192 of this title does not discharge an individual debtor from any debt or willful and malicious injury by the debtor to another entity or to the property of another entity, as evidenced by the punitive damages awarded to plaintiff. The amended defamation judgment is clearly a debt for willful and malicious injury to plaintiff. Wherefore, plaintiff Cardi B is requesting the entry of final judgment against defendant, determining that the amended defamation judgment is non-dischargeable, and also the cost of the suit is incurred herein and granting such other relief, blah, 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 blah. Whew. So I say all that to say. Cardi B is filing it as a placeholder to tell the judge, look, this is not a dischargeable debt, and here is why. She's included all the documentation. She's included all of the jury verdicts. She even included the appeal, honey. She included the paperwork from the appeals court. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. She included the appeals court, honey. So everything it was included in this packet. So we're gonna see what happens. I don't know. All I know is Tasha K is working for Cardi B, and it is so unfortunate. And no, I am not gloating, but this is like a masterclass in what not to do as a blogger. Like I understand, it increased her view, her visibility. Listen, her Q score is up because she trends on Twitter. She, accumulated several hundreds of thousands of followers on social media platforms. She got her YouTube account to 1 million. But was it worth it? Was it worth it? I don't know. You said you gloating. She should have stopped while she was ahead. What? We all knew it was not dischargeable, but somebody told Tasha K if she moved to Florida that she could file and get it discharged. Woo! It didn't increase to $4 million. What did it increase to? 3.9. That's close enough. All right. Anyway, like this video. You said why didn't Cardi sue Star Marie? She did. She got a default judgment against Star Marie. Y'all don't pay attention, but we only talk about Tasha K because it's relevant, because Tasha K is the one who continued the lawsuit. She actually went to court. She fought it. Star Marie didn't fight the lawsuit. Star Marie didn't show up in court in New York. So Cardi B got a default judgment for, I think it was $100,000 or something. It's probably what Tasha K should have did. Tasha K should have not shown up in court, and maybe she would have just owed 100 instead of owing what she owes. So unfortunate. Shout out to Phyllis, said Team Black women all day. Okay, no matter what they did on the internet to a person who has millions. Ooh, okay. But I'm just saying she lied on me. So I'm Team Black woman too, but I ain't Team Black woman who be lying on people. Okay. I digress. Let me see what y'all had said. I stopped the poll. Did I stop the poll? I never even stopped the poll, child. Who we are? Okay, Team Tasha K said 18%. Team Testosterone Madison says 6%, and Team Woman is 75%. Okay, that's cute. Whatever. Who you with in the who you with in the Cardi B versus Tasha K situation? Cardi deserves her money. Tasha K shouldn't pay. Let me add an option. Team. Well, nah, I'm just gonna do two. All right. Wait. Okay. Ask. I want to know what y'all think. I want to know what y'all think. You said you team Michelle, Biggie, and Josh. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Okay, like this video as y'all come in. It's 1,800 people in here counting Facebook. I've been running my mouth, y'all, and I've only gotten through two of my topics. Now, we're going to talk about Nene Leakes. Y'all know this is the Nene News Network. What Nene been doing this week? I don't know. She was in Miami with her nieces and nephews. She was on Hollywood Squares. What else she been doing? Child, Nene be out there working. She been getting offers and stuff since she went viral, honey. She gonna be what was she? She was somewhere in Chicago. She was presenting something in Chicago. Now I'm looking at her thing. Oh, she was out there with who is that? Hold on, let me go back. She was on whatchamacallit, I think Jason Lee's butt kissing butt was up. He really kisses a lot of ass though. No shade. But hold on, let me see. Let me go back. Let me go back. Go back. How you go back? So there was he showing Nene on Hollywood Squares. Maybe she didn't want people to know, but she reposted.
I just want to say only certain voices are heard.
Bam.
Good night, everyone, or good day.
So Nene told you only certain voices are heard. Was she throwing shade at Kandi? Was she throwing shade at Bethenny? Who is she shading? Um or she was giving herself props because clearly people are listening to what she said. Okay, no matter how long ago it's been since she said it. I don't know if y'all seen this week. Bethenny Frankel has been making accusations against Bravo, saying that it's a hostile work environment. She is rallying the troops. She wants all the reality stars to strike too. Okay. Um, she wants them all to unionize. Okay. This is the Real Housewives of New York City veteran Bethenny Frankel push to join union protections for reality television stars. And it says the Hollywood Actors Guild has actually engaged in discussions with Bethenny Frankel's attorney around the subject of treatment of reality performers, some of whom say they have been exploited and faced unfair treatment by the entertainment industry. Frankel, inspired by the writer and actors' work stoppages that have ground Hollywood to a halt, recently floated the idea that performers on reality shows should go on strike as well. She brought on heavyweight attorneys to help her with her cause of demanding reality star protections, including pay minimums. Now, before I get started, I want to say this. Nene said some of the exact same things. If you go back into my archives, y'all remember when there was a text thread about the last reunion that Nene was on and how that was during COVID and they were doing it, virtually and they didn't get lunch breaks. Like one person had to buy lunch for everybody. Like the actual camera crew got breaks, and the actual reality stars didn't. They had to film straight through. They were actually saying they didn't get a budget for glam makeup, none of that, and they wanted to do that. But then it was Kandi on the flip side that was saying, "Well, y'all want to fight over a few $1,000s? Because why would we do that when we have so much other stuff we can argue over?" So Kandi did not, thought that was a bright idea. But even back then, I was like, Kandi has the money, so of course she don't care about paying for a glam squad. But these other ladies who aren't making as much, some of the friends of the show who probably weren't making next to nothing, that would have benefited them. So exactly, privilege versus oppression. So y'all recall when Nene was bringing all of these things up, when Nene was saying that she was being discriminated against because of her race. Now everybody was saying, you are a black woman and you are making millions of dollars. Everybody ain't able. You need to just shut up and eat your food. Just take it. Why now? Why now? Why now? But Nene went all the way back and told y'all from the beginning of time, she has gone back and forth with executives at Bravo, telling them, this was wrong, this was wrong. They boycotted against Kim. That was the one season that all the women together, said that they weren't going to film because Kim had, left the scene and was refusing to film. They felt like she was getting all these privileges. Well, when I look at the situation with Bethenny, it's like now we got this privileged white woman who made millions at Bravo also, who are saying similar things. And it's like, why is it that she is getting support? And why is it that people are championing her cause and not saying that she has made enough money and should just sit and eat her food? Is it because she has privilege? I don't know. I almost think it might be she's an op, because when I think about the situation, is it kind of shining a light on Nene's theories and basically saying it's not a racial situation? Actually, we treat everybody like shit. So would it kind of like negate what Nene is claiming? Like, I don't know. I was trying to put it all together. Like, people are saying it should help Nene's cause, but I'm like, I don't know if it'll help or not. Cause like, where were they when Nene needed people to stand up behind her? Where? I didn't see anybody who was trying to support her. Even Bethenny was trying to say that Nene was just doing it for herself. No, Nene was doing it for everybody black. Okay, Nene was doing it for everybody black. Exactly, they mistreat everyone. That's what it's looking like to me. Because if it's found that they mistreat everyone, then they won't have to pay Nene her millions, right? And as far as Bethenny is concerned, it's looking like to me that they're open to engaging in discussions with her, while Nene, they shut the door and would not even have a discussion. So I don't know. I think that may help, because that's showing the privilege that being Caucasian and being, rich and white allows. But I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. You said they just treat the black women the worst. You think so? We've been talking about it for 4 or 5 years. So I'm just trying to figure out how this is gonna play out. It's interesting. And speaking of interesting, did y'all see Kandi Burruss speaking on this situation? Kandi, the Kandi Coded Click has entered the chats. Okay. Kandi actually spoke about it. He said Kandi be cooning. And you know, child, Kandi had a lot to say. Candy's like, she ain't supporting nobody. Kandi said she'd rather have a peach, honey, than to support any striking. Why would I strike when I'm the highest paid and longest running person on the network? Why would I want to strike? So hold on, we're gonna look at what Kandi said. Mm-mm-mm. Kandi Burruss explains why she's not joining Bethenny Frankel's reality TV strike. Now I gotta let this stupid commercial play. Here it is. Hold on, let me pause it down and pull this over here. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. I think I might have got it right. I don't know. It seemed like I got it right. I should know it by heart anyway, right? Y'all know we are researching. We are researching. We are researching. So Kandi appeared on E to talk about it, and here's what she said.
Out Bethenny Frankel leading the charge to kind of get people their due when it comes to reality contracts and also calling out bad behavior behind the scenes. What do you make of all this? And have you ever experienced anything that you think needs to be added to kind of the negotiations moving forward?
Absolutely not. I mean, to me, I feel like things that I feel or have felt needed to be addressed, I actually reached out to network and we addressed them. I myself would not be a part of that. It wouldn't make any sense.
Let me pause for a second. She ain't lying. Y'all remember we can go back to pre-pandemic when everybody wanted to go to the network, when they was in a group text message and they were saying we should ask for this as the one of the only Black ensemble cast, the highest rated Black ensemble cast at the time. We should go to the network and ask for more money. We should ask for a stipend. We should ask for this, that, and the third. Kandi said, I already did it. I already did it. And this is what they said they gonna give y'all. So yeah, and the people was mad about it. Y'all remember Portia was mad about it and they went back and forth. And then that's when, Kandi was saying the blogger, talking about me, had the receipts on her Patreon. But anyway, listen.
For me to be a part of that. To me, if I'm working with somebody and I feel like they're not doing something that they should be doing, I address it right then. I don't feel like you should wait till after you're not getting a check with them no more and then come back and try to go for their throat. That's just how I feel.
Is that shade? You're not getting a check with them no more. Now you coming back to go at their throat. Why is it that well, I guess that means you getting paid, so you'll shut up. That's what it's giving me. That as long as you're getting paid, I'm not gonna speak out against the boss.
So me, any problems or thoughts or concerns I've had, I've said them. I speak up. You can tell I speak up, right?
Yes.
I say what I want to say.
Why she asking him? I'm talking about, you can tell I speak up. Why is she asking him? He don't work for Bravo.
And I make sure that what I feel is heard.
Do you think an unscripted union is even possible? Residuals for unscripted is even something that would ever enter the picture?
Now that would be nice.
Oh God.
If there was a union for people in unscripted, that would be nice.
She said that would be nice, but Kandi don't want no damn union. Kandi said, I ain't joining no damn union.
Nice. I mean, obviously I'm a part of the union for scripted television. And I do think that is great to see people be able to get residuals, and to have, some.
Kandi's like, as long as I'm getting what I'm supposed to get, fuck all these other people. And yes, I said fuck, okay?
Healthcare and some type of future, right? So I think if that was possible, it would be nice.
When you look back to 14 years
what else she gonna say, child?
Ago when you signed on for this, what's been the biggest change in those 14 years?
The world has changed in these 14 years, like a lot. It's hard to just narrow it down to one thing. I personally just feel like
she don't want to be
overall, how people watch television has changed, right? Everybody doesn't necessarily want to watch regular TV anymore. They want to stream it through their apps.
He got the same talking points. Girl, the ratings is down. Ain't nobody streaming y'all. They not even watching y'all no more.
They don't want one episode at a time. They want all the episodes to be able to binge. I feel like those things have changed. As far as like how we film, I feel like people are a lot more aware of their brand and how they want to appear. And sometimes that.
And she's the main one who is so aware of her brand and how she wants to appear. And if you notice, everything that she does is about promoting a product, promoting things that have to do with her brand or her businesses.
Affects the way that they are on camera. And that's how you get all these different stories of how people act on camera versus off, because they're always worried about their brand. I do feel like when we first started this, we were a little bit more genuine in how we.
Yes, you were a lot more genuine. Now we already know that you doing things just to keep a check, Kandi. You just there just because you the highest paid and the longest running. You don't even want to be there no more. You don't even want to be in this interview.
Just like lived our lives And I don't necessarily think it's always like that anymore.
If you could give advice to people looking to get into unscripted, who are looking to become reality stars, what would be the advice?
Look at Kandi face. Is she sleeping? What is she doing? Is she scrolling on Instagram right now?
You give them with all of your years of experience?
Only do it if you are okay with people digging into every part of your life. You're digging into all of your business. And I would definitely say have some business when you're.
Oh, okay. Let me go to the next thing, child. Hold on. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about with Kandi. Is this it? Kandi says that her dream cast of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't even know if I care about who her dream cast is. When it comes to Burruss, of course, y'all remember that Nene said that Kandi is just not exciting, honey. The camera just does not love her. So Kandi went on to E to also address this. She addressed it on a radio show. She addressed it on Speak On It. She addressed it on Instagram. She addressed it everywhere. So now she's on E News, basically saying and reiterating that she is the longest running housewife, and it's nothing that nobody can do about it. And if Nene can make this show better, they need to bring her back. Hold on, let's listen. This right.
Of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss, all fierce and posing with a half-naked man painted in gold. It's all
Oh
for
no, that's gold. Hold on, let me go back. I'm on the wrong video. My bad. It was playing in the background. I think it went to the next video. I gotta refresh. Here it is. Don't go to sleep yet. Don't go to sleep yet. Oh, that was it. Okay.
of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss, all fierce and posing with a half-naked man painted in gold. It's all for her new photo book magazine cover out now.
Right, the ads were
Sandra
disrespectful.
got all the sexy details.
Has Todd seen these pictures?
He did. He wasn't mad at it. At first, when we were saying that I was going to be in the picture with a naked man, he was sitting there like,
girl, if you don't wake up
we
and
did
put some
something
pep in this
very
stuff.
cool and different in this shoot, and I'm super excited about it. I can't wait for everybody to see it.
When Kandi isn't serving looks, she's throwing shade, and fans can expect plenty of drama to go down at the Atlanta reunion.
Coming at me, okay?
What did you see?
It was a kiss.
Don't tell me I kissed this girl. I didn't kiss this girl.
I even.
Oh God.
Is there any resolution for you and Drew at reunion?
Oh God. I thought this was about Nene.
I feel like it got worse at the reunion. I
care.
think what she didn't understand.
Can we
She did
fast
not
forward?
understand that. For me, I don't really care about if they kiss or not, but you're not gonna call me a liar. I'll keep dropping receipts. You keep playing with me.
She was cheating with a well-known basketball player.
I don't care about. Listen, can I say this? Listen, I don't care who Drew is kissing. I don't care if Drew is Drew a lesbian. I don't care if Drew. I don't care. Why y'all keep trying to force like everybody's sex life on us? They did the same thing with Portia and Bolo. I don't care if Portia and Bolo had sex back then. Neither one of them, like Portia was single. Why do we care so much? Who is Kandi messing with? Who is Kandi and Todd bringing in their bedroom? Why don't she focus on that? It just drives me crazy.
How much is this Drew divorce saga going to surprise the viewers?
For some people,
Let me fast
then yeah, I guess they will be super surprised.
A piece of evidence was brought out at the reunion that might be the shadiest thing that's ever been brought out. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
All a receipt, like not like, oh, Kandi did something and here's a
I
receipt.
don't care about the
Fresh
receipt.
takeout. Where does this group go from here?
Atlanta is
I don't care about the
drop everybody and start all over.
I'm trying to get to the Nene part,
I
y'all.
should add back Portia. I would.
Oh, there it is, right
if
here.
there was add back Portia, I would. If there was any
She would add
world
back
where
Portia.
Nick could be added back, I would add her back just simply because she be having so much to say about us.
Do you think Kandi's
There she go, doing too much again.
overrated and overpaid?
I do. I think that Kandi is not exciting. I don't think the camera loves her.
What was your reaction
I'll
when
tell
you
you in just a
saw the
second.
comments Nene made?
I'm like, for anybody that feels that way about me, I really do not care. I am the
She cares, or she wouldn't be on here talking about it.
longest running housewife of any franchise. So you may not think that I'm good television, but somebody does.
I'm the longest running housewife of any franchise, and the ratings have sunk into damn near zero during your tenure. What is that saying about your appearance on this show?
Have you thought about how much longer you want to do it?
Whenever the time comes, it'll just happen. I haven't planned my exit just yet.
She don't have to plan it. We planning it. We planning Kandi's exit. Kandi exit stage left. Please and thank you. Is it over yet? Whew, I think I talked about everything. Kandi spoke on that. Nene Leakes, Tasha K, TS Timothy, Cardi B. Jesus, I've been running my mouth a long time. Now, what was let me see what the poll was. I had missed out on the whole poll. What was I asking y'all about Cardi B? Cardi B deserves her money. 75% of y'all said Cardi B deserves her money. And 25% said Tasha K shouldn't pay. Woo, y'all is okay. Y'all is a hard crowd. Okay. Cardi B deserves her money. I'm on team right. Okay. Listen, Cardi B, Tasha K situation, I'm on team truth. On the Tasha K, TS Madison situation, I hate to say it, but I'm team Tasha K. I'm gonna throw up in my throat. I just want to listen. I'm here for Tasha K. Reed. I'm just waiting on her to pull out the receipts of TS Madison and all the things he was doing behind the scenes to flag my channels and stalk me and everything else. Because I'm sure Tasha K and Gio got the receipts. So pull them out. I'm here to watch. Okay. What else we talked about? We talked about Cardi B and the money. We talked about that. We talked about Nene and Bethenny, and we talked about Kandi and her saying that she will not participate in any strike because she prefers the dollars to to fairness and equality. Kandi says she don't understand how anybody who is not with the company anymore will talk about wrongdoing. It's because of that, Kandi. You cannot talk about the wrongdoing while you at the company, while you dependent on that check. You ain't gonna say nothing because you're dependent on that check. Now, anyway, moving on. Like this video as y'all come in here. Oh, it's 1900 of y'all in here on this good old Friday night. Hold on, y'all know Mickey is first in the building. Mickey always be first. Hey, Mickey.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Oh, what's wrong? You okay?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You sounded like Kandi over there. Wake up.
Sorry, it's just my throat. I'm okay.
Hey.
Ciao. This whole saga with Tasha and Timothy, child.
TS testosterone.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like it's never ending. It's never ending. Every time I open my Instagram, it's a screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you know the thing is with Tasha though, she knows how to weaponize being a quote unquote woman to get the support of women, especially Black women in this situation.
But doesn't TS do the same thing?
Yeah, but well, TS drags women, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how are you a quote unquote trans woman dragging women? Because you know they love to drag women, rather be the gay boys.
And why is it that they always come for women's appearance as if just because you got a wig and makeup, that makes you more of a woman than me?
Yeah, it's like a wig and makeup and breast implants don't make you a woman. It is what it is. And I hate even when they came for you and calling you all sorts of names and animals, and it's just like y'all are just so just like, who raised y'all? Like, for real, who raised y'all? It's nasty. It's so nasty. I am so happy you do not associate with these people. Like, for real. I swear.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people like, oh, it would be so good if you would partner with blah 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 blah. No, it wouldn't. No, because I don't have to
No.
go to the ops. You see how they be flip flopping, go from op to op. 1 minute they friends, the next minute they not friends. Then they go to the enemy to talk about them, and like, don't know. I don't need to do all that.
They
I'm good
just
over here by
clout
myself.
chasing. It's what they call, I think there's a name for it, like the Section 8 of YouTube or something like that. That's what they call it.
The beef sector.
The beef sector. It's like, this is all beneath you, Michelle, honestly. Like, these people are just,
But
it's
you know,
just,
it's Friday, and we like to talk about.
oh, no. You like to watch the drama now, especially if it doesn't involve you. And they've dragged you. They have came together and they've dragged you really, really bad. But the fact that they fell out is like, y'all are nobody's friend. There is no loyalty.
Right.
Kandi Burruss. Well, of course you're gonna say you don't support the union and you don't see what's wrong and yada yada yada. That's like exactly like when Nene initially filed the lawsuit against Bravo, and she said that Andy was not a racist and Bravo was not racist and
She sure did. She
everything.
said, "I've never experienced racism at Bravo." She sure
Yeah,
did.
so it's the same thing. Well, yeah, because you get a check, you are currently under contract. Of course, you're not going to speak out against them. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if when they do get rid of her, even though I feel like her relationship with Bravo is a mutually beneficial relationship, because she gets to be on the show. It's her biggest check. She gets to stay relevant, stay in the media, stay on TV. She gets to promote her businesses, yada, yada, yada. And in turn, they make money off of her. So I feel like that's part of the reason why, we may complain so much about Kandi, but I don't think they would want to get rid of her, because she may get what she wants, but they get what they want too. Because every season it's a new business venture, and there's no such thing as free promo. You know what I'm saying? So
And I'm sure they're getting some percentage of something somewhere. You're right.
they make a lot of money off of her. Every time she's on the show talking about dildos and OLG and this and that, they make money off of her. So we may complain that she's boring, she's stale, she's dry, she's this and that, but they make money off of her. Now, watch if one of them restaurants closed down, or if she closed down one of her businesses. Now that might, they might be like, okay, girl, your time is up. You ain't got nothing really left no more. You gotta go.
Right.
But even her saying, well, yeah, you should bring Nene back because she got so much to say. Child, you see how Nene caused all this conversation. Nene interview with Carlos had higher ratings than the actual show. All she
Oh
said,
yeah, I forgot to mention the show. The ratings for the show 777,000. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot. I took the call too quick, but I was gonna mention it as soon as I hung up with Kandi. 777K. Sounds like a flop to me.
It is a flop, and all she talk about is she's the longest running housewife. Well, girl, like your quote unquote reign is not doing anything. The Nene Leakes reign, we saw what she did. She was bringing in 3 million, 4 million viewers. Your ass can't even pull 1 million. And they cancel your TV show, boo. So there's nothing, I mean, like you worked overtime to get the heavyweights out the way. And now that you're not doing anything. And even Kenya, like, what are y'all doing? Drew Sidora. Are y'all kidding me? Drew Sidora. And why is Bravo pushing for Drew?
I think they're going for a younger demographic, and I think they tried it with
Eva. They tried it with
Latoya that year. Yeah, and they failed because you got to
Latoya.
realize they need to realize who their core viewership was or is. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like a lot of people aren't interested in Drew and Latoya.
I think
but
years ago they tried it with the Eva, Shamari, Latoya, Drew. They try to bring a younger housewives to appeal to a different demographic, but the reality is we don't really care about Drew like that. Drew is corny. Drew is, to me, she's a pick-me. She's desperate. Like, who cares if she kissed a girl or not? It's like, I don't know, man. Like, this show is, they have yet to hit a millie. They have yet to hit a millie, child. And they are almost done with the season. And I don't know. The fact that they really pushing for Drew is very telling. And Kenya, you better wake up, boo. Kenya, you need to wake up from your sleep, okay? Because this ain't it. Because Kandi been asleep. Kandi, she not gonna do anything. Candy's a mess.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, Mickey, for calling in. What you think about the Bethenny strike? Did we talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I support Bethenny, but it's exactly what Nene said. When she says it, it's when the big checks was coming in, you wasn't saying anything, and you was a rich bitch, and Trump checks and all of that, and then when the money stopped,
You
then
need to just be
complain.
grateful you were making so much money. Everybody don't make that kind of money.
But now, you have somebody like Bethenny, who apparently she's a multimillionaire. She sold her business for $100 million, whatever. She was a housewife, yada yada yada. And now she wants to go online and drag Bravo and say, okay, we're going to start a union. I'm going to get my lawyers involved. And she's posting videos, 2-3 videos every day, this and that. Everybody want to wake up, as if Nene hasn't been complaining for the past, at least 4, 5, 6 years. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's exactly what Nene said. They're not going to listen to me. They're going to listen to you. Now, granted, I hope something does come out of it, and I hope Nene is in communication with Bethenny so she can also benefit from this. And they do end up getting residuals, because if all the people that are on sitcoms and other soap operas, and if they can get residuals, why can't the reality girls get residuals? Especially because it's in the past 10 years, reality TV is like a guilty pleasure for millions and millions of people. Why not? If the Kardashians can control their content and their executive producing and they're making all the money, why can't housewives get that type of money? You know what I'm saying? So I just hope she gets, I hope that they're talking and she ends up benefiting from this. I really do.
I do too. Well, I appreciate you, Mickey. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you, Michelle.
All right. Feel better, friend.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye. Balana. Hello.
Hey, Michelle. Thought I got somebody.
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Now I can, yes.
Okay. Your chat saying that Tasha K sent me is wrong, because the reason
Wait,
why
are you far from the wait, go closer to the phone. You sound far away. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. So they saying that Tasha K sent me over here is wrong. The reason how I found out about you was because of what her and that guy did. And that's how I got to your channel. I did not like that. But
I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about?
When Junkie went on her channel with all that stuff and was saying all that
Oh,
stuff about
okay.
you. That's how I found out about you. I never knew like you had your page and stuff. But I don't like what is happening with this whole Tasha K thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you.
I agree.
Like, I feel like if you're going to be team black women, you should be team black women all the way around the board, even when it is against a person like her. Yes, she was wrong for keep going on and on and on with that stuff. But what if what she was saying was actually true? What if what she was saying was actually true, but she just couldn't
It wasn't
prove
this
where her
proven in the
sources
court of
came
law
from?
that she lied?
But
Did
what?
she get on the stand and saying she lied for clicks and views?
Yes, she did. But what if she had to because she couldn't disclose where the actual proof came from? And then we gotta also think too, why would that girl go through all these lengths to seriously do this to this woman? Knowing that this woman do not got no $4 million to give to her.
She built her entire platform off of dragging Cardi B. Now, granted, I feel that Cardi B is insufferable. I don't think that she should have been like online going back and forth with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because the dog howl at the moon don't clap back. Shout out to Ti and whoever else said it. But you know what I'm saying? Like Cardi B was the moon. Dogs was howling. The blogs howl all day long. When you clap back, you giving the dog credit, the bloggers credit. So that's what she did with Tasha K. So yeah, I do feel like she was wrong in that regard. However, I do feel like there should be some accountability in blogging. You know, I'm right there too, because I tiptoe over stuff too. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all about people. Like it's like there should be some type of morals and values and things, because I've been lied on too. So that's why I take the stand that I stand on, because Tasha K did lie on me over there. Junkie Dineva said a whole bunch of lies in that interview.
Yeah.
So,
but I still don't feel like it rose to the point of her actually having to sue that woman. It just seems like it's a little bit deeper than that. I was never
but that's
okay
the
with
point.
that.
You can't do somebody wrong and tell them how to react to it. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
do we
if she had
see
went on her platform and lied about you, and and you wanted to sue, and people like, oh, don't sue, blah blah blah. It's nothing, but you feel a ways, and it's damaging your reputation, and you can't get a job, and you be in bed crying, and you got all these people up under your comments saying things. I was there, honestly, but it's like, like how can you say like how somebody else feels or will react and what's worth it to somebody?
she
For
let a
my
woman
situation, I didn't feel like it was worth suing, because I got, I'm a blogger, so I can take it and I get clicks and views from her using my name for clicks and views. But with Cardi B's situation, if it's affecting her brand, affecting her fan base, and she got the money to sue her ass, why not sue her?
that stuff did not affect that woman in any way. Now I can see it affecting you because you and him had a personal you and him had a personal friendship. So I can see that
I
probably
wouldn't call
affected
him a
you.
friend. I
Well,
would not call him
y'all
a
knew
friend.
each other.
We did know each
Y'all
other.
knew each other, and
He
y'all
was a
knew each other.
mentee. I did mentor him. He was an associate. So yes.
But I just wouldn't let somebody who sits in their basement drinking freaking wine, talking trash about me, lead it to me getting embarrassed even more for going after somebody who don't even got no money for a judgment they're never gonna pay. Wow.
But I mean, here's the thing. And I can't speak for Cardi. I can't speak for Tasha. I can't speak for nobody. I'm not outside looking in just like you. And we all have our opinions. But if somebody hurt you, again, you can't tell me how to hurt them back. As far as, she used the court, she did it legally. She didn't do anything illegal. She didn't go after, go false flag or do anything behind the scenes, try to boycott or get her blacklisted. She didn't do none of that. She did everything on the up and up as people should do, that people say you're supposed to do. Sue her. If she did you wrong, sue her. She sued her. Tasha K even went on her platform and said, I'm gonna wipe my ass with this cease and desist. I'm never taking it down until the white man tell me to take it down. And she did everything she was supposed to do. So why is it that now that Cardi B has taken all the steps that Tasha K threatened her or was poking the bear with, she did everything she was supposed to do, and now she won. Everybody's like, oh, she's doing too much. Why is she going after her? She has a family.
It's
but if it was the other way around, if Tasha K had won her countersuit, y'all would have been like, get that money from Cardi B. You see what I mean? Like, it's all in who you like.
Yep. I would have been just like that. But it's just too expensive.
But that's the point I'm making. So it is what it is. You can't tell nobody what to do, and when they got a victory, that's her victory. And she going after her money.
Yeah, but I still don't like it. Black women need to stand together regardless of what
That
it is.
black women didn't lie on her. Tasha K did. I don't take that as a
That's
black white issue.
true.
I
That's true,
don't.
but
I take
Tasha
the
K
TS
is still
Madison
black.
situation as a black woman issue. I don't take the
I ain't
Cardi B
getting into
situation
that.
as a black woman issue. That's just me though, but other people might.
But and then with Kandi, I just feel like Kandi ain't going nowhere till Andy kick her out, and she about to get out soon.
Yeah, I think this might be her last season.
You know it is. That's why she basically is being as quiet as possible. She ain't gonna make no noise because she don't want to end up like Nene. And if I can recall that reunion about that black baby situation, remember about the Africa thing? Didn't Nene say Kim wasn't no racist? Didn't Nene sit on that couch and say, "No, I don't think Kim was a racist"? Now I think she did it to try to go against Kandi and them, but she did say that out her mouth. I really truly do believe that.
I don't know because Nene been calling Kim out since season 1 with the
That was the
watermelon
reunion that
and
Nene had the blue dress on, and they was all in there, and they was all sitting on the couch. And Andy asked Nene, and she said that. I stopped watching the episodes on demand when I found out they wasn't getting paid for that. But I do remember them. I do remember that. Now Nene may have said it because she was just trying to be spiteful and go against them. But I do believe she did say that.
Well, I was going to say not
I
to
think that with Nene though, if you recall though, like even during the pandemic, she had Kim on her cocktails with conversation. And while I do believe that she feels like Kim comes from a position of privilege, and she has said racist things in the past and stuff, I think Nene kind of tiptoes around it. She blames Bravo for the way they handle it more so than she blames Kim for having a privilege and doing what she does.
Yeah, I remember that reunion. I not to interrupt. I was going to say what Andy said was he wanted to ask. He asked Nene if she thought that Kim was being racist when it came to the black baby comment, not if she was a racist herself. So he was just trying to. He pinpointed that one situation, but she didn't. She didn't clear her for being a racist at all.
Well, I knew it was something around that black baby thing. And she was
Yeah,
like,
it was
no,
a comment.
I don't. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just said that she was faking all the time. That's what she, in her little funny moment. But I'm gonna go back on mute real quick.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate
All
you.
right. Well, I'm done. Bye, Michelle.
All right, Balana. Thank you
And
for
bye,
joining
chat.
me tonight. All right. Hold on. Pretty Brown Goddess.
Hey, Michelle. How are you?
Hi. Good. How you doing?
Good. So it's been a while, but so on the Cardi B situation, I feel like race shouldn't play a part in it. Yes, we're all women. Some of us have children. Tasha K crossed so many lines. Cardi tried to talk to her behind the scenes several different occasions. It becomes a different ball game when you're adding children into it. You're stopping my bag, but you're also profiting off of me and my name and my family. So I think do what you need to do to make you whole, and no one gets to tell you, like you said, when to hit back or when to stop talking about it. So it's no different than when you segue into the TS Madison and Tasha K. Now, Tasha K is very rude. She has done so many things in regard to like Cardi and her child, but it was absolutely wrong when TS Madison then brought up her child, her family, people that are separate from whatever she has going on with Tasha.
But didn't TS Madison also try to accuse Tasha K of leaking his address or something online?
Right, and that was just more gaslighting. She leaked your
he did. But
passport.
remember, let's not forget he put my whole entire phone number online
Yeah, I
on
actually said
all
that.
his social media platforms, and his
I,
manager did as well.
I
So
actually,
I'm like, you
yep, I
kidding me? Like,
actually said that to them. He was on a live stream with someone, and he brought you up, which was like kind of crazy, like out of nowhere. The conversation was about Tasha, but then he went into about you. So I definitely asked him that
what did he
question in the
say?
chat. Same old same. It ain't even no need to go, the same derogatory things that he says about you, big, and calling you out your name. But
It's amazing that somebody that look like that can call somebody big.
absolutely. But the thing is, you want to be, they say that they don't want to be um a woman, or they don't view themselves, but why do you attempt to always malign yourself with us? Like, what is your issue? Like, leave me alone.
Mhm.
I wasn't speaking
And
on
isn't it
you.
crazy too that a lot of the transgender or a lot of people who speak on this issue always blame black women for the way straight black men address the trans. Like they like y'all
Yes.
are the reason that black men are transphobic. How is it our fault that black men are doing the things they're doing to you, or killing you, or doing are whatever they doing? They it always circles back to being the black women's fault.
And it's not our fault, when in actuality the person who owns it is, maybe they want to look at them with inward and look at themselves. Most trans men or people in the LGBT community find themselves in trouble for one lying and saying their true
You
sexual,
breaking up, friend.
I'm sorry, their true identity and sexuality. That's what pretty much gets them harmed, or either then using spite, something doesn't go your way, you're messing with the heterosexual man that you know is in a relationship with a woman, but yet and still you know y'all are DL. So then when they don't do what you want, you use that as a way to air them out, sort of like that video that was going around with that pastor in that hotel trying to get out that room, and that LGBT person was exposing him. Those are the reasons that these people are hurt and harmed, and nobody should get harmed for their sexuality. But you
Right.
can't blame that on us. Not at
Right. And
all.
why they not dragging Chingy? Chingy called Sydney Star a whole man and said, that man ruined my career or whatever, whatever. And it's like nobody's like they don't
Well, the
care.
thing
But as soon as
Well,
I'm
the
sorry,
thing
go
with
ahead.
that is, I don't think Chingy should be dragged. In actuality, it should be a crime to do what Sydney Starr did, because
Mhm.
what she did directly affected and ended his career. Only
Mhm.
for her to laugh and still make jokes to this day about what she did, which was
Wow.
very, very dangerous. Because again, some people get killed over it, unalived over that. So it's
Uh-huh.
like that's messed up that she actually gained more popularity, and everybody knows that's what she's known for.
Mm.
So that's kind of messed up. But I'm gonna let you go. I have one other question for you. Do you think you will cover? Did you see the evidence that has come out about Jennifer Hugh and Nicki Minaj's husband?
No, I haven't. What
Okay,
happened?
so go to the Beast, the Daily, I think it's the Daily Beast or
Uh
whatever. The rape kit is out. Pictures of Jennifer Hugh, when that assault happened, with all the bruise and all that, basically
so
all of her
basically
receipts.
it's true. It's
Yeah,
factual.
absolutely. All of her receipts or whatever. So
Oh,
yeah. I think that's
okay.
something, because it's funny that it's always the same key players that are,
Ooh.
that's kind of like in the mess and that little clique of, nastiness that be going on.
Uh-huh.
So that
Okay.
is unfortunate. But
Well,
thank you,
thank you for the
Michelle.
information. I'm gonna read up on it.
Yes.
Everybody saying allegedly, allegedly, allegedly,
I
allegedly. We're
mean,
going to
well,
read it though.
you're right, allegedly, although he was found guilty, y'all. So it's not
Mhm.
allegedly.
Yep. That's why he has
Okay.
a record now and
Mm-hmm.
is a registered offender, so
Yep.
all right. Well, thank you, pretty brown goddess.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Kim No Najar. Did you
Hello.
sleep? Did Kandi put you to sleep?
I'm sorry, who?
I can see your name on the back end now.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so for those of you who are lost, she was talking about Jennifer Hugh, who is Nicki Minaj's husband's victim of the crime of RAPE that he served time for. And so I guess the Daily Beast published the actual receipts that the incident happened, because apparently it's been years, and the Nicki Minaj, the Barbs have been saying that nothing happened. So there's that. Yeah, see, Sierra Conte saying that the girl is a liar. Why y'all calling the lady a liar? Was you there? Anyway. I don't know who lied. I don't know nothing about it. But anyway, Kim No Najar, Jezebel, what's up?
I would like to say that I forgot what I was going to say, but dang,
You was
God,
gonna say
man.
that Kandi is boring.
No. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I was going to say that I don't blame Kandi for not joining in on Bethenny's new witch hunt against Bravo, because Bethenny is just very vengeful. You know, she's mad at Andy, but you know, he invited her back to watch What Happens Live a couple months ago. You know, she was on there, even though she's still pissed at him. And I don't think that Nene, our beloved Nene, should join in forces with her, because it's not going to benefit Nene at all.
Oh.
You know, it's just kind of how they did Black women with the voters suffrage. You know, they used us and all that, and then we still couldn't vote.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
similar
do
to
believe
that.
it'll kind of like water down Nene's accusations, because again, Nene's
Exactly.
accusations was based off of racial discrimination, and
Right.
so if Bethenny's allegations are proven, or they listen to them, or give them any merit, it's almost like, oh, we don't treat people wrong based off their skin color. We just treat all y'all wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that would like take away or not give Nene's accusations any merit. I don't know. Who knows?
And also, Bethenny is, you know, she's made her fortune. You know what I'm saying? And Nene has, you know, done well for herself as well. But you know, I'm not trying to be shady when I say this, but I don't think it's anywhere near what Bethenny has done. And I'm saying, if anybody would get an opportunity, it's gonna be Bethenny. So I really hope Nene doesn't align herself with that, and she would take a loss doing that.
Yeah,
I think she should
I agree.
probably
Yeah, I don't think Nene is joining Bethenny, but I don't know if she said it or not. But I don't think she is.
But when she was being interviewed by the little elf, she was acting like she was
What
all
little
in
elf?
agreement.
Elf.
Yeah, Carlos. She was acting like she was all in agreement with
I done
what
had
she
an
was
elf.
doing. You know, she was
I
acting
can't
like
unsee it. I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. Why you call that man an elf?
huh? Say what?
Why you call that man an elf?
Because sometimes
Now
he looks
all I
like
see is Carlos King with a red hat on.
sometimes he just looked like that to me.
I see him out here as Carlos King with his little beard and a little red Santa hat. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But okay, yeah, she said she spoke to Bethenny, but you know, I'm putting 20 on 10, but I'm just assuming, I'm just hoping that Nene does not fall into that trap. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Also, I did want to say with the Tasha K thing, Jesus, I hate that I'm saying this, but I feel like nothing that woman said, nothing Boozy said about Cardi was any worse than what Cardi has already put out about herself. Somebody in the chat said, what if her children looked that up? Well, her children gonna see that she said she raped a man or
Wait a minute,
robbed
no,
him.
she said she had herpes and HPV, and she said that her baby might have it. Cardi has never said those things.
Okay, so that's worse than saying you robbed and drugged a man.
Oh, come on now, Jazzy.
Is that worse than being a caricature of Black women? Is that worse than benefiting from when you want to be Afro-Latina when it's convenient to you, but you don't want to
Why are you
represent Black
blaming
people?
the victim? She was a victim of a massive smear campaign. And it's like, because she was a victim of somebody doing her wrong, it's like now y'all pulling up all the things that she did wrong. Why? That
Because
ain't
it's
why
for
you
the
gotta
Black
why
woman.
that? She sued the woman who she said lied on her. The woman who she said lied on her actually said in court and said, I lied on her. The judge said, okay, you lied on her. Sent it to the jury. The jury said, oh yeah, she lied on her. We're gonna
Excuse
punish her,
me.
and now she owed $4 million.
Excuse
And
me.
then it went to appeals court, and the appeals court verified the judgment and said, yes, she owes this money. Nothing was done wrong in court, and y'all still sit here and say that Cardi B is wrong.
Ma'am, I didn't ask you for the transcript. Cardi B sat up there and lied too. Cardi B said she couldn't have sex with her husband because of no rumors, knowing good well they weren't true. Cardi B has lied,
How you
lied.
know what Cardi B can do in her bedroom?
She's a liar. What?
First of all, what Cardi B did, and you got me windmilling for Cardi B,
I
Lord.
can't
and I
believe
ain't
you
gonna-
windmill for Cardi B
What
out of all
Cardi B
people.
did, I know you're a troll, Jezebel, but that's okay. But what
I'm
Cardi B did that Tasha K didn't do, because I didn't follow the trial. And remember, Tasha K filed a countersuit, and she was alleging all these things, emotional distress, and said she was pregnant and yada yada yada. What Cardi B did that Tasha K didn't do, she documented her emotional distress by going to a psychiatrist, going to a doctor, and documenting all of that stuff. So you saying that she was not emotionally scarred has been verified by a doctor. Now, whether she paid the doctor or whatever, she got the paperwork. Tasha K wasn't even smart enough to go to the doctor.
Michelle, I don't know if it's because you a Leo or if
I
it's
would have
like,
went to the doctor. If I was Tasha K, I would have went to the doctor. I'm like, my baby, I was stressed out. Cardi B got billions of followers. They always harass me. She didn't even do it. I don't understand why she not smart enough to do that.
She's
But
stupid.
it's over
So
now.
what?
She can't go back in time.
That's besides the point. Who cares if she's stupid? Cardi's stupid. She just got enough money to pay lawyers that are smart and do their job correctly.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just
she won.
saying,
She won.
I am. You know what?
What? I mean, what are we arguing for? She won. Cardi B won.
You would really think that Michelle was like the court reporter at the court.
I am a blogger. I do what bloggers do. The same thing what I did with the Queen Supreme Court when I pulled the documents. And now TS Manhands is forever mad at me because Kaya found out that he was stealing and she never looked back. He lost his moneymaker. So he hates me because he lost the bag over me.
You see how everything with you just turned into like a hay bale, like it just keep rolling and it just get big. You just so dramatic, Michelle.
Jezebel, whose side are you on?
I'm on your side.
Jezebel, I hear
I don't feel it.
Calling the kettle black, going, you're being dramatic. You're being dramatic, Jezebel.
I'm always on Michelle's side.
But Jezebel, you do realize by your premise of saying Cardi B is such a liar, that basically discounts every single person in this entire world. If wrongdoings have been done to them, you're saying basically they cannot go to court and sue someone for defamation of character simply because they've told some lies in their lifetime. By that premise. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
That's really what you just said. Yes, you did. Cardi B lied about robbing and drugging men. So because she lied or because she said what she said about robbing and drugging men, that means that Tasha K is okay with saying she got the herpes and HPV.
Wait a minute.
And is a prostitute.
Wait a minute. Excuse me. The reason why I said Cardi B lied, let me expound on why I said that. Because at that particular time, remember she sick them goons, those thugs, those ragamuffins on them two helpless bottle girl strippers at that club.
That's a whole different case. That ain't got
no. That's the real.
The law is what is it called? Double jeopardy. I don't even know the legal terms, but you trying another case under this case. This ain't got nothing to do with this.
It's inadmissible in the court.
Your law degree. What law school did you go to? You need to go back to law school.
I'm convicting Cardi in the court of public opinion. The woman is a rat. Okay, and she needs to be put away.
Well, if she's a rat, then let the people she ratted on sue her.
Right.
They can't because they got no money.
You know what I'm saying? If she drugged and robbed men, let the men she drugged and robbed sue her. Then she'll get her karma. But this situation is about Tasha K lying on her. It's not about what she did to somebody else.
Michelle, you really are pushing it. I don't understand why y'all be like, okay, what about when Cardi B and Megan first came out, right? And they were comparing the two. And then they were excusing Cardi B for her behavior. But everything Megan did was wrong. I feel like Cardi needs to pay for her wrongdoings, and everything she does, she's going to get her karma one day.
Well, I was going to interrupt and say I don't think that day is today. Unfortunately, I think that whatever day that's going to come is just not today. She won, and we just got to move on. We got to accept it.
Right. And then who are you, me, or whoever else to say who deserves karma and who doesn't? Like we can all sit here and speculate, you know
A
what I'm saying?
spectator?
But we don't know everything that's happened that might negate the karma. She may have done some good in her lifetime that we don't know about. We don't know the path that people take. I think TS Madison deserves karma. Who knows? You see what I'm saying? Like, who knows what's gonna happen? He may think I deserve karma, but you don't know what good, what bad people have done in their lives that will offset that. Offset.
Every time I grasp for straws, Michelle, you just take it and throw it.
I'm so glad that you're admitting that you grasp for straws, because that's literally what it is.
Oh my
or whatever. Oh, bye.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Jill. How you doing?
How you doing, Michelle? How you doing? How you doing? You know what? I'm just gonna make this quick. That was very, very fun. That woman is very entertaining. I was gonna say for me, it's just gonna be about Kandi. I'm not surprised, and I guess I'm just gonna say right to you because you really are the resource when it comes to this, because there's so many different stories about Kandi having disagreements with her cast members, with her band members, with members of Atlanta society, whether it be Tamar. There are many women, a laundry list of women saying that she's just not a person who you should tell things to, because if you do, then ultimately it's not going to go in your favor. So, Nene is Nene, and she was able to clock her right from the moment she got to that show. So, you know what? You may be smiling, but honey, but your shade cuts deep, and you get me right in my back, even though you're smiling, looking beautiful. So I don't think that just because Kandi is up there looking like an angel doesn't mean that she's not doing her dirt. So I wasn't too surprised that she kind of went with the corporation, went with Andy with this. It's just part of the course for her history, based on people who I watch online who tell me about her history with these people. And then also I want to say for me again about Nene, I'm so tired of people saying that when she was there she should have. But the thing is, we don't know what she did when she was there. I mean, there is a lawsuit going on, and maybe she has receipts about attempting to make some concerns known to the network, and maybe that's all sealed. So we don't know what she did. So I think people saying, "Oh, well, when she was getting paid," well, we don't know what she did when she was having these issues. And then also with the Kim thing, I think Nene is showing how smart she is, because when she is asked a question, she answers the question. So yeah, the reunion, what one of the callers was saying, Kandi asked, so was Kim racist in regard to a comment? It wasn't that was she a racist woman. Now, who knows if she's a racist woman or not, but did she have racist behavior? Was she insensitive racially? I think maybe that's possible. And and maybe maybe Bravo didn't take it very seriously. So those are things that in 2023 you should take seriously. I don't see what the problem is. When it comes to Bethenny, I love her or don't like her. I think that she's very opportunistic. She's a very she's about herself. And Nene and Bethenny are a perfect match in a way, because they both polarizing. Either you love them or you don't like them. But I think that what they're doing needs to be done for Bravo, because listen, I watched Beverly Hills, and if anybody watched the first 2 seasons of there, you can see exploitative TV at its best. You had this woman being beaten within an inch of her life, and here's Andy answering the most stupid questions when we should be, they should be getting Taylor some help when she was being under that. So I think that some people are saying that when you go under that kind of stress, you should get residuals, and you should be treated with respect, and you shouldn't have to worry about your husband, killing you, or you shouldn't have to worry about racism. There's a lot going on over there that they need to clean up. So I don't see what the problem is, whether it's Bethenny or Vicky or whoever. No matter what the characters are, if they're doing good work, we should support it. So I think that Kandi, again, she can't help herself. She's just simply going to do what she does best, which is nothing. She's not doing anything on this season of the show. It's just, the season's garbage, and it needs a.
Yeah, I was about to ask what you think about this week's rating, 777,000. I'm like, where do people go?
You know what? I think that they were there because of the Nene interview, and then they went away when they saw the show again. I think that, maybe the interview helped the ratings before. Yeah, it's gone. I think even the interview that the sort of little session she had with Cynthia, I don't dislike Cynthia, but I think that they were trying there. I'm thinking, listen, if you think that Nene was not valuable to the show, we see in the ratings, it's right there.
Right.
That show does
Right.
not have, it doesn't have any humor, it doesn't have any comedy, it doesn't have anybody really to do what she did. So it's lacking. It's totally lacking. And they can hide it with fried chicken and stupid ratings and all type of crap, but it's just not working. It's not
Fried
working.
chicken, not the chicken nuggets.
I know. I keep saying, because every time I think about Kandi, and she said, "I love my, her fried chicken, whatever." But it's just, it's crazy. But that's all I'm going to say about that. 'Cause
I don't like the fact when Cynthia said, if she built this house, she could build another one. And I'm less like, well, I mean, the reason you're there is because she built that house. Like, it's
Right.
just, just for her to say that was like,
And I would
It
tell
was a very
Cynthia,
dry read.
right? And I would tell Cynthia, and she wished she could build a house of her own. The simple fact that
Right.
she couldn't build one.
Like,
She
Cynthia,
tried.
you built one. Nene built one. And you telling her to build another one. How about you build at least one?
Yeah, she couldn't have been. Listen, it probably for Cynthia to build a successful TV show probably takes as long as Chateau Charest. It won't. Just would not. It won't be happening. It would take a very long time, and I don't think anybody would watch it. Probably would get maybe 100,000 viewers. She can't build one if she tried. So it is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna let the other ladies let this lady do her talking, and other people doing everything, and it was great.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you, Mel.
you.
Always a pleasure.
Thank
for
you so
calling.
much. Okay.
Hey, Alaka.
Hey, Michelle.
Long
Finally
time no
caught
see,
you live. I
friend.
was
How you
wondering
doing?
if you're going to go live tonight. I was like, please try and go live. Can you not go live in the
You
middle of
know,
the
it had been a while since I had been live, so I was like,
on a
yeah,
Friday night? Yeah.
I better go live, or they gonna boycott me.
Boycott ATLien Brown.
Okay.
Okay, so let me start first with the Tasha K thing and TS Madison. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet. Basically,
Okay.
there's no honor among thieves, okay? And we can just move on.
Ooh.
It's really that simple. There's no honor among thieves. And then we can just move on. Okay. As of Cynthia, like, yeah,
I want some more. I want some more. I want some reads. No honor amongst thieves. We already know that.
There's no honor among thieves.
First of all, listen, if you look at the timeline of events before Tasha K and TS Madison started going back and forth, the week before that, Junkie Dineva was on Flop Soul and had let it slip that Tasha K had confided in him about hiding money from Cardi B. And so now it's like, it's just interesting to see like everything play out. Everybody arguing, that everybody who was friends, and from my perspective, everybody who was coming against me are now like windmilling each other. It's weird.
It is, because at the end of the day, if you get together with the common ground to try and destroy other people, right, which means you did not have a natural positive bond that will keep you together no matter what, if that makes sense, right? You know what I mean? So if you get together in order to actually attack other people, of course, at some point or another, you are going to come for each other, because when you're in the middle of getting together because you hate that person, you dislike that person, you want to destroy that person, which means you're not always going to be 100% thinking that person is going to be loyal to you. Okay. At the back of your mind, you're always going to question, oh, could she be saying this about me? Could he be saying this about me, etc., that sort of thing. So you can never really be loyal to one another. At some point, I can bet you any money as well. Maybe Funky Dineva and TS Madison have probably chatted rubbish about what's the other girl's name, Tasha K, and vice versa. And they've all, you know what I mean? They've all talked about each other in a negative way. And so that's why it's easy for whatever little alliance they've built, right, to crumble. Similar situation with the Kandi, Kenya, Cynthia situation, why they keep falling out over the stupidest of things, and why you find that Kenya is consistently treating Cynthia badly, but yet they consider them some friends. Why I find it very bizarre on top of that all, how suddenly, do you not find it weird that Cynthia happens to be now friends with the people that actually really dislike Nene? So all of that for me is like, I don't see real loyalty there, to be honest. It's one thing to have fought with my friend, etc., but I'm not going to go and befriend the person that was enemies with the person that was my friend. You see what I mean? Because I can rest assured that once upon a time, whilst I was besties with my friend who I've now fallen out with, and they hated my friend, they hated me in association with my friend, and they probably chatted rubbish about me. So why would I want to be friends with those people?
Right.
It makes no sense.
So TS Madison and Jason Lee was supposed to be friends, but Jason Lee was pissed off that TS Madison had Tasha K on Flop Soul, and Jason don't like Tasha K because Tasha K to call him out, but he's still cool with TS Madison, even though TS Madison was on Tasha K's channel 2, 3, 4 times, and Tasha K was on TS Madison's Queen Supreme Court. So it's like y'all all hate each other. And then let's not even forget about Ding Dong, aka Armand, whatever his name is, with the big teeth, the horse teeth. He the one talking about TS Madison. He's mad at Tasha K for not mentoring him. And then he was mad at TS Madison for not inviting him to Thanksgiving dinner. And he used to drag TS Madison, but now because he's dragging Tasha K, TS Madison was over there. Like, it's like, child, these people, it's just crazy.
There can't be loyalty in those kind of circles. Everyone literally walks on paranoia in those kind of circles, because it's a situation where you literally are going to be willing to step on the other person in order to get ahead, because that is their entire mindset as a collective. Basically, what do you call it? Is it crabs in a barrel mentality? That is a crabs in a barrel mentality that they have, unfortunately. And people with the crabs in a barrel mentality cannot come together and fool people or fool themselves. Maybe they like themselves into thinking that they've actually formed some kind of a friendship, because what do you get? Case in point, what's happening right now? You know, so yeah.
Ding Dong fell out with Jason Lee too, but Jason Lee cool with TS, and TS was just on Ding Dong's channel, but Jason Lee and Ding Dong, it's just too much. I just be looking like that. Nobody likes each other. None of them like each other, but then they all are fake phony with each other and trying to be friends with. It's random.
It makes, Michelle, one of the links that was being sent in the chat was actually an old link of StreamYard. That's why I think some people can get in. So you might need to send it again, just to let you know.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I said there's no honor among thieves.
Yeah.
There's no honor among thieves. And then on to the Bethenny Frankel situation. In as much as I am for the plight, I can't help but feel that where was she? Because she was no longer with Bravo even when Nene was calling them out, right? Am I
Wait
wrong?
a minute, say it again. Bethenny wasn't with Bravo?
Yeah, was she still with Bravo when Nene was calling them out initially? Because I think she wasn't. And so my thinking is, where was she then? Because if she's felt this is how they've always been, where was she then? And so for me, like, because everything that Nene said in regards to pay disparities, no insurance, Nene actually mentioned all those things during the pandemic. And that's the reason why she also made mention that she tried to get the girls together. And if I recall, if memory serves me well, she actually wrote to, at the time she was not in good terms with a lot of the ladies. So she went ahead and communicated with Portia saying, hey, since you are in good terms with the ladies, can you propose this situation that we can come together, since right now there's the whole Black Lives Matter situation, people are actually listening to us. And that was also the time that NBC Universal had put out $100 million dollars in order to support
$100 billion towards increasing diversity with the network.
That's right. And so she actually messaged Portia to say, hey, can you at least speak to them, because at least they will listen to you, right? But instead, Kandi ended up going behind everybody's backs and ended up communicating with them and only sought for what she wanted, and then came back to Portia and said that, oh, I actually already spoke to them, right? And that's when Portia ended up replying, saying that if that's the case, then we might as well all just go individually and ask for our own things. And so people who are saying that, oh, why didn't Nene try to speak up during the time? She actually did. She actually made the efforts behind the scenes. In as much as Nene, and sometimes, and you know how I feel about this, Michelle, I feel she can ex-nay on the Twitter finger sometimes and stuff like that. but it doesn't negate the fact that she makes the effort behind the scenes to do things the right way, to do things in what's the betterment for not just the show, but for the ladies as a whole. You might not like her verbiage, you might not like the way she articulates herself, but that does not take away the fact that her motives and what she intends to do is actually the right way. It's just that the way they try to portray her and the way the ladies gaslight the hell out of this woman to make it look like she's the only one that's the problem maker amongst the group is just the most ridiculous thing ever. I find it absolutely deplorable. And so Kandi going on E, you know, who would have thought it? Subsidiary
places, right?
of
The NBC Universal's E.
To go and talk about, oh, she doesn't join the strike, etc., that sort of thing. Kandi, this is the very reason why you leave a bad taste in people's mouths. This is the reason why you leave a bad taste in people's mouths, because you show no support of anything that doesn't benefit you. Because even when she talks about supporting other Black people, it's always about something that will come back to her to make her look like she's a good person. If you're going to support Black people, don't do it as a means for people to actually prop you in the back. Do it because you actually want to support Black people. You don't give to receive. That's not how life works.
I wanted to post this because I shared this over on Patreon. And, it's been a few years, but I don't think I ever shared this on public. I don't know, but y'all remember the text messages?
I remember.
Okay, this is when they were asking about when they wanted to go to the network. They go Portia, Kenya, PW is Portia. Absolutely, if they can get us to take care of it. Now we literally have no chance later. Okay, we should take a vote. I believe we should ask Kenya Moore. This is all confidential. Portia Williams. My bottom line is to pay for my hair, if nothing else. Like, come on. This was they were asking for glam. Hold on. Where's the other stuff? Blah blah blah. Confidentiality. Blah blah blah. I can't remember. This might be the other stuff. This was the reunion stuff. This was when Kandi was saying that they shouldn't ask for nothing. Okay, I'm always down for an extra check, but I'm just wondering, are we being petty to make a fuss about 1 to 4,000 when doing these episodes makes us that much more than that? Just a thought. So they were trying to get glam for the reunion. This is the wrong text thread, but y'all know I got all of them. But that was another, indication of, Kandi being on the opposite side of everybody else. They're trying to get, a glam and access and a stipend for wardrobe and all of that, because at the end of the day, it's still, even if it's virtual, it was still, being aired. And I feel like they should have, but Kandi didn't want to share.
She didn't want
anyway,
any.
I gotta go way back to find the
It
other
doesn't
stuff.
make
I thought that
sense.
was it.
It
But
doesn't
hey,
make-
Mr. Woods. Hey, Sierra. Hey, Mr. Motivation. Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's going on? Good evening. How are you?
Evening,
Good, how y'all doing?
guys.
What's
Hey,
up,
what's up,
lock up? Big ass
Hey.
hug.
Lucky, you been quiet. You been all right?
Yeah, I've been okay. Michelle knows, like, I'm on a schedule. I'm a really different schedule. Today's Friday, so I can stay up.
Gotcha.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Even though we talk on the back end.
Not on the back end. What y'all been
on the back end?
Nothing. We just be checking up on each other. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the squad. Wait a minute, y'all. I think I found it. Hold on. Yeah, I know I keep everything.
Yeah, Jesse, be about your window in this chat.
It's sending it.
Yeah,
Where are you?
It's taking so long.
Well,
Anyway, go
man,
ahead while I do this. Y'all go ahead and talk.
what you say,
Hey,
Lucky?
Where are you? There's
I'm
noise.
in. I'm at home actually.
What you do? What's in your background? What is that, a fan?
Oh no, that's me. That's me. I had took that picture, and I had just got to cutting my hair, and I was sitting there. Yeah.
Okay, Sierra content. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Michelle, I was gonna also ask you. I'm talking cold. Did you ever get that worked out with the, what we talked about?
Yes, I got it worked out. I came
Look, you
back and
got.
talked about it. You gotta go watch the Patreon.
Okay, gotcha. Because I even
I gave
DM'd you
everybody an
asking
update.
about it.
I don't want to talk about it publicly. No.
Oh, I wouldn't dare do no stuff like that. But yeah, that's okay. Gotcha.
I think that's it, y'all.
You found it?
Is it? No, that's the wrong one. Is this it? Oh yeah, that's it. Hold on, I gotta go to the beginning. That was Kandi with the call. That was I don't even know what order it is.
All them darn
Oh.
receipts, Michelle. That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah, because Kandi, yeah, they had. I can't find the first one. This was when Kandi went to Bravo, and she texted everybody. They go Cynthia Bailey, Kenya Moore, blah blah blah. It says my call went well with Bravo. They agreed to do a special about racism. Remember all that, and she had a list of things that she asked them for, and they gave it to her, and so everybody responded. This is a private text thread with Portia, Marlo, who is and Tanya. And it
And
says
yeah,
anything program related we would want True to produce and pitch to Bravo because we are Bravo talent. So really tomorrow for me personally is really just for donation ask. As for the rest, each lady can express what they want. And then whoever that is said, I feel the same. And Portia says, so sad though, damn, could have even been great together. Very sad. But if any of you ladies want my individual support on something, let me know. So, this was after Kandi had went behind their back, and then people right here. And here go Portia, Marlo, Tanya again. Portia was like, dang, why you didn't say anything? So they talking behind Candy's back. Because this has started a whole little to beef between Kandi and Portia. Because remember, they went to the front and Portia had that paper in her hand, and I was on the paper talking about the text messages.
I remember it.
And Portia said, hell yeah, if this is really the work, we would need to see exactly what Candy's email said. So because of that, I don't think this will go anywhere besides asking for a donation. And then somebody said, right. And then Portia said, now there is no way to come to Bravo as a group. Everyone might as well send their own email.
Right.
So it was really feeling
the ones on the left side, the blue are Nene, Michelle.
Oh, okay. How you know?
Because that's how text messages set up.
Right.
I'm just saying. Anyway, because you just assuming that I got it from Nene though. But anyway,
No, I didn't. I just assumed.
I'm just playing. Here go
There's a reason why
everybody
not mentioning who the other person in blue is.
Look, after Kandi had said, everything, and everybody was like, yes, it's amazing. Yes. And then they went behind her back, like, why y'all ain't say anything? That's what I thought was funny. So anyway, moving on. Just a little history lesson. I have receipts around here, so I'm
You got
sure
receipts for
everybody
everything, Michelle.
be everywhere now. Huh?
You stay with receipts.
Of course.
Right.
Somebody said allegedly.
Allegedly,
Ain't no alleged when you got the receipts, child.
No, Nene Leakes allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Like Titanic said, they would have been effective as a group, but it appeared that Kandi was looking out for self. Yep.
Right.
And
That's
this
exactly
is where
what
we
happened.
come to fast forward to today while she's sitting up there on national television again, shucking and jiving, doing KFC commercials, and then also saying, I don't want nothing to do with that because my life is better than the people below me, and I'm already taken care of. I ain't worried about them. That's what she just showed y'all today. Regardless if she want to be attached to Bethenny or not, that's just another example of Kandi, like, letting y'all know, like, yeah, that would be good, but I don't want to talk about that because she don't want to have no ties to it. This goes back to what we've been talking about for years. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Now, as far as these other people go, Michelle,
which ones?
Girl, them other folks, them girls over there. Okay,
them girls over there. My Wendy Williams
over there, honey. Because let me tell you something. That's just toxicity at its finest. And this is what it looks like when you have a whole bunch of wannabe Wendy Williams just get in and they just run amok on each other. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they don't have no loyalty to each other. They turning on each other, all that type of stuff. Like, girl, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, my point is that this is what it looks like. It's a whole bunch of mess. Like, and I hate that this is always a trending topic to where it's the trans community versus women, and it just does not make
testosterone Timothy, the poster child for transgenders.
Well, so this is what it looks like. Like, if you pay attention, when people get on these songs, they're on a song with Beyonce and they quote unquote got a Grammy, then whoop wop, whatever like that. People just bask in the glory of this bad representation of this part of the community. And something that somebody was saying earlier is that, some of the community, not all, because I don't want to generalize anybody, but some of the community are bad representations because they do lie about what they have between their legs and when they're dealing with men and things like that or whatever like that. And then they turn around and they try to act like that they're these women and they have class and they have couth, but then you turn around and you call Black women the same thing that racist white people say to us. You turn around and you stand up in a club at our big old age, y'all, old age, okay? Our big old age, and you talking about fighting another Black person, and we already got to fight against all this other type of stuff. So that lets y'all know why.
Fighting, period. Like,
period,
are
like
you in
for
high
what?
school? Is this elementary? Who is you fighting?
Like for what? And then it's like, you don't do the internet stuff or whatever like that. You shouldn't do it anyway, because you're supposed to be a representation. You're supposed to be this regal person or woman.
My problem with that though, can anybody, Mr. Woods, I know you didn't watch all this from the beginning, and I hate to be like, people like Michelle be playing the victim and all this stuff.
Oh, I definitely don't feel like
when I first
that.
started talking about TS Madison, I was giving him respect, like literally talking about the queen.
I remember.
And so they like got mad at me because I was pulling the receipts, and then all of a sudden I'm all kind of bitches and hoes and da 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 da. And so I'm like, well, if they not respecting me, why should I respect them? So then all of a sudden Michelle is attacking me, and it's just so weird to me because they've been attacking me from the very beginning.
Right. It's reverse psychology, because at the end of the day, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we all come from a woman anyway. So it's kind of like my child turning on me in a sense. And it's like my child is like it's a power struggle, because everything is, I hate to say this, and I say this respectfully, everything is manufactured. So of course, a lot of things are forced. However, they don't know how to create the boundaries to where they're not disrespecting something or someone that they're trying to become. You feel what I'm saying? It's becoming a pissing contest amongst women. And for me, I think that's the most disgusting thing, because again, trans men, I don't have no problem out of trans men. Do you hear me? I have more problem out of masculine and lesbians more than I do trans men, to be honest with you. But it's a thing to where everybody feels like, they love to throw us up in here, and I hate the labels and all that type of stuff. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. It's the representation, and the representation that we follow in this world is the TS Madison, the Jason Lees, the Tasha K's, the Nicki Minaj's with her badass attitude, whatever the case may be, Cardi B, whoever, right? It's damned if you do. They put Cardi B against Megan. They put Nicki against Lil Kim. They put whoever. They put Michelle against Funky Dineva or whatever. And then when the world is watching, everybody's going to pick a side. But guess what? Somewhere in between there, we all look like asses because we be wrong at times. Not saying that we all are not, but 9 times out of 10, we be following behind these fools. And I hate to say that. And that's what's happening now, is like, there's no respect for the person that you inspire to be, that gave you birth to this world, because we can't move without a woman.
Right.
I don't care what scientists try to do these days, but I'm just saying, like, that's how I feel about this whole thing happening with these Black. It's a mess. I would rather talk about something else. I really would.
It is a mess.
I really would. I'll talk about them.
The one reason I wanted to talk about it, when I got that email about him dragging Josh, him refusing to say my name but dragging Josh, and I'm like, in our actuality, it's like you giving Josh more respect than you give it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you disrespect women. You just proving everybody's point. You
right, because like, girl, you was like, because girl, I'm from the street. But girl, guess what? We all from this. This is what people have to understand. We all come from the same struggle. But guess what? We all don't swing the same. We all don't stand the same. And sometimes you might get out there and think you're gonna get your tail or tap somebody's tail, and you get your tail dragged through the streets and back again, and you have to go down and sit down and figure out what you got going on with your life, because you can't beat everybody. Okay. And as bad as I want to knuckle up, because I will knuckle up on them, I don't, because I have this thing called respect. So I'd rather turn the other cheek. But baby, that right cheek is always telling me, bitch, tap that hoe, because she got what you got. Okay. Remember, I said that. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Now let's talk about these ratings.
Okay. 777.
Okay. 777. That's a lucky number. But guess what? That's a lucky number because Nene Leakes went on YouTube, y'all. She went on YouTube. And collectively, that lady's almost at 2 million. Okay.
Right.
She got the girls to work. She got Kandi with her bad wig, waking up, talking about, I won't need you to come back because she got so much. Like it. But look, the proof's in the pudding, people. The proof is in the pudding. And this ensemble cast that Kandi was talking about, baby, y'all not bringing it. Nobody cares no more. Like, and this was an event hosted by you. This is also a reflection of what Old Lady Gang and all that, them ratings look like during the pandemic. Remember when we were watching that? So again, Nene know how to wake y'all up. Okay. Nene know how to make y'all up.
He fed them this week. Like they've been going from platform to platform to platform to platform, regurgitating the same thing. Kandi been on about 3 interviews. Colorist Claudia been on 3 interviews. It's like, child.
But I like what Claudia said. Like, I don't too much care for her, but she knew where to go with it. When she was on the Breakfast Club, she knew where to go.
The jobless versus starless?
Well, she's jobless. So, girl, let's talk about that. So she was talking about herself in third person.
Like a thing though. Like, I'd rather have a soft life and be jobless.
Right. Right.
Than work
but
50-11 jobs, 50-1100 jobs. And
like,
you know what I'm saying?
She's not hurting for money.
Like you working your fingers to the bone, and for what? Because you done spent 25 years in the industry and couldn't make what Nene made in 5 to 10 years.
Question, you guys. The 777, is that the highest ratings they've ever had this entire season?
No, that's not the highest. It's the highest in the demographic. They did well in their desired demographic, but I think this season the highest might have been 900 or 899 or something like that.
So basically,
they haven't hit 1 million.
And I think the only reason why these ratings went up is because there was so much chatter because of Nene that some people actually got a little bit curious.
Ilaka, they went down. Ilaka, they went down, boo.
They went down from last week.
Nene shook the world, girl. They went down. They went down. She took more people.
You know, Kandi in her interview said, she said, "Oh well, she doesn't really care." Hang on, mate. If you really don't care, why are you going from platform to platform to platform, even going as far as inviting Cynthia Bailey to your YouTube channel in order to basically debunk or respond to what Nene said? If it was me and I am that girl that Kandi thinks she is, I honestly, hand on my heart, would never, ever even entertain a response for anyone that says anything about me on the internet. Because if I'm doing well, I'm really eating like that, and I'm really making money like that, I would just pay them dust. I really would pay them dust. Why do you're so busy, right? But somehow in your busy schedule, you find the time to go on show, produce your own little show so that you can respond to what Nene has said about you. And if you don't care, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't be skin off your nose.
Right.
She get bad publicity is good publicity to Kandi. She is all marketing. If they talking about
she
her,
knows that Nene's gonna bring her more views. Everybody's waiting for her to talk about her. So, it was strategic. Let me bring Cynthia on here and we both respond at the same time, and dollar bills, y'all.
It's so funny how Cynthia was talking about that how she's so crazy. Like, girl, you sitting on her talking like you just did an interview. Like, this what makes me like cringe for Cynthia. And I know Peter somewhere like told this lady, how you gonna say you latched on to Nene and Nene you latched on to the star of the show this whole season, and then you got the audacity with your want to sell bisexual ass on get up there and talk about well, if you built this house, you could go build another one. Girl, that's why you over here with your skin tight and these Photoshop videos modeling again, because it ain't working out for you no more. You trying to get in there, acting, and
you're supposed to be retired. She done went back to work.
Yeah, but she looked
good. She had to cover Vogue Serbia.
Girl, it's still a check. Everybody
Well, it's still a check, but I
It still
mean, do they
counts.
have are people fashionable in Serbia? I don't know.
Girl, I'm just saying, like,
I
she
saw
was- it was
Harper's
crazy to me.
Bazaar. Harper's Bazaar. When I saw it was Harper's, I was like, oh, okay, Harper's Bazaar. And then I saw Serbia. I went, oh.
Vogue.
Oh yeah, Harper's Bazaar. You're right. My
I said,
bad.
oh, it's not Harper's Bazaar, United States. Or okay.
But Cynthia is so damn dumb because how come you sat up there with Kandi, like Kandi, your
And they
best friend,
photoshopped
right?
one of the pictures really badly. Sorry, Sierra content. Sorry, go on.
Oh no, you good? Because Lord, look at her. She's pretty, but it's definitely not Vogue.
But did you see one of the first
She's
pictures?
looking like a Serbian.
She look like she going to church right now.
No, y'all gotta keep up because she got this one that she eats on, like where
No,
she.
that was
I mean, she did eat now. Like Cynthia got it. Like, you know, she
She
can
got
model her ass off, cheekbones. You know what I'm saying? I think she got too many fillers in her face, but she's still a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
She is a beautiful woman.
Where's the one where she?
How many views you got?
114.
Oh, yeah,
She looks
older.
2 days ago, 114 views. Nobody knows about it. Nobody cares, probably. I just Googled it and found it, but it's been up for 2 days. I don't like that look right though.
Her pictures look better.
I'm not sure what's going on with this.
I'll
this
find the
stylist.
pictures, child. I just went and
She
got
looks like her mom in those pictures.
She does.
Everybody look like mom.
Yeah. Older.
Oh, and Michelle, wait, hold on, y'all. Sorry, Michelle, you are so wrong for reading
But I
that
was just
lady's
gonna say,
lady's long.
What I
cap.
do? What I do?
That mama, TS Madison's mama's. Wait, and you read it just the way she wrote it? I was hollering in the car.
What I mean, I mean, the mama entered the chat. So
Mr. Woods.
the mama want her say so. The mama want the blogs to read it. Then the blogs need to read what the mama got to say.
Mr. Woods.
Oh, child.
Mr. Woods, I was definitely in the chat saying, oh my God, she's using the talk to text app.
Don't the talk the text still kind of put
No,
periods
that was
and
actually
commas in
so
there?
No,
funny.
they don't.
No, it translates it just as she says it.
Oh, okay. I guess 'cause
Grammatically
when I talk
wrong
to
and
text, I always
everything.
like, please meet me at the store. Period. I love you! Exclamation point. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Oh, it was so funny.
She sounded like she was repeating a lot of things that Manhands say.
Stop. Pause. Look at how badly this has been photoshopped. Look at the chin. What's going
Oh
on?
no, this is a
Look at the
beautiful
arm.
picture.
Look at the arm.
it is a beautiful picture.
This,
Now.
this is
Look
art.
at the
Yeah,
arm,
look at
though.
the dress. Oh God.
It's
What
a
is
beautiful
this?
picture,
Is that
but-
Photoshop right there? It's at the dress. That's got to be Photoshop.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because the
saying. Look at
waist
the
looks
arm.
weird. Look at that.
Yeah, the waist is way smaller.
Look at the wrist area.
Artsy.
Oh yeah, the wrist area. Yeah.
And then
You
look
know
here.
that.
Look at the jaw. It looks
I
bizarre.
can't believe Cynthia posted this.
It's because it's art.
She doesn't notice that part
Did she
because she's
Photoshop
not.
this? I think she photoshopped this because I don't believe the Vogue people would do this.
Scroll down and see the caption. It'll make sense.
Do
And I
not be
think I
afraid
know
to
the
fly.
exact feature in Photoshop that they used actually.
I love that color on her though.
That was it. For, oh,
I love the dress. I think the dress is amazing.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that arm is definitely Photoshop.
But I don't know what
Something right here too. You see that right there? That little curve right there.
Yep. That's totally
Yeah.
unnatural.
And one hand is longer than the other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all better break that down.
But the picture is amazing now. I can't play the video for
It's a
some
gorgeous
reason.
picture. I think that would have been the best picture had they not ruined it by just making her her wrist area look funny and then making her jawline look weird.
It was another picture I saw on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it.
With that shimmery dress on and she was standing there. Yeah, that's the
But
one
it looked
that
like
I
she
saw.
might have been half naked. I probably can't do it. Her breasts were showing.
Yeah, it looked like she got some new ones.
Yeah. She probably went to the same doctor Sheree and Kandi and Kenya go to.
I think she makes me laugh going, go build another house. Cynthia, you are not even a builder. You're just a climber out here always climbing up other people's houses.
That's it, right? Yeah.
Y'all notice Kenya ain't said nothing. Have y'all noticed that?
Kenya?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kenya ain't said nothing. See right here, look
She
at
look
this.
like Marlo, I guess, because she looking down. But yeah.
Them boobs is fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, you guys, Georgia Peach, Sierra content. You got anything to say before we go? We've been on for 3 hours, child.
My content was
I thought it was funny. No, you go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I thought it
Yeah,
was
we're both
funny
throwing it
how,
off to each other.
What?
I think it's
Go
a lag
ahead,
or something.
Georgia. Both of y'all on delay. Go ahead, Georgia Peach.
Okay, so my I guess comment was about the cast of RHOA. I think that Drew would have been a great addition if they hadn't over sexualized her. If she hadn't gotten caught up into that part of what they were doing to her. They got mixed up with Kandi and all of them. Even LaToya, when she was there, if she hadn't gotten mixed up into the over sexualization, and even Eva, if she hadn't got caught up into the siding, taking sides and throwing shade to the other side, I think Eva would have been a great addition. And she would have been an addition that would have been well received, and she would have allowed the show to go back to what it was meant to be. Because, we wanted to look at the housewives as something that represented us well.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that for us.
I agree with that. I didn't like, and again, I felt like it was, that whole alliance situation. Like Eva felt like she had to pick a side. Like
Yes.
everybody had to fight the strongest person on the cast, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they all come in that way, thinking they have to take sides. And that's crazy.
Yep. You're right, because Eva started as Nene's friend. You're right, Sherelle.
Who hasn't taken a side when they've come in?
You're right. Just about everybody does it.
I think initially they never used to do it that way. People just came in on the show and tried to
Yes.
blend it somehow. But then afterwards it changed where literally they'll bring in people to
Yeah,
start
they tried to pick
just
sides. Because I think it all started in probably Claudia Jordan's season. The small,
Yes.
what was it? The pretty
Smalls
girl. What
versus
was it?
Smalls.
No, they started doing the
Tall
pretty
versus the smalls.
thing.
Was that season?
Is that no? That's when they went to Africa.
But then with that before after,
was
because I
season
remember with Claudia, it was like the model chicks because it was
Yeah,
Claudia
that was
and then
season 5, I
Cynthia.
think. Season 5
Yeah.
or 6.
Yeah.
And Demetria kind of came into the show not taking sides, but Puerto Rico made her choose sides because of, Phaedra and Nene,
Phaedra made her choose sides.
Exactly. So she could have taken it in a different direction also if she hadn't let that affect her. It seems like she was blown up and that trip totally deflated her.
But to be honest, on Demetria's defense, I kind of maybe it had to play out like that for her because right now, if truth be told, she's actually doing well.
Demetria's doing very well for herself.
Yeah, she's done really, really well. Like I see her in a lot of shows, some which I've actually watched. I'm like, oh, there's Demetria in this show. Oh, Demetria's in this show. So
Didn't she play Whitney Houston?
Pardon?
She did play
Didn't she play Whitney Houston?
Yeah, she
She did, didn't she?
All black.
She's been working. She has been working. She's been acting, doing a lot of acting. So I think it was a good thing that she was very short-lived in Housewives because
her actress career blew up. How did her singing career did it die from after that, or?
I don't know what happened to her singing career.
Okay. So Phaedra was kind of right when it came to that.
That song with her and Kandi with Double Wood.
Look, we're going backwards now. I got 3 more minutes. Thank you, Georgia Peach.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
No, it's all good. I appreciate you, Georgia Peach. Sierra.
Michelle.
Congratulations to your mama, Sierra content.
Yeah. She's with the fire.
the queen about to have a bigger family.
Okay.
But I
How
just
many?
want to say one little quick thing about Cynthia. I just thought it was so funny how y'all see how Kandi gave her cast or who she would add to the cast. Why don't she say Portia and Nene and then say Cynthia? And you went on speak on it, and your first scene back was with Kandi, and that's your best friend, and she don't even want you back, girl. You're dumb. Cynthia is just dumb. I just have to say that.
It's just a little slow.
But really, her first scene back was with Kenya, and they cut it out. Remember?
She did.
That is very true. Where she was like, "Yeah, more hair care."
Yeah.
They trying to create that drama. They want that drama to happen.
Yeah, they would. To me, they made it seem like they needed a better entry point for her, so that maybe they could introduce her back for next season or something.
Yeah. Because they're trying to get rid of Kenya.
No.
Her entry felt flat. Is it me who just saw that? When she did her confession, she was like, "Bees, I'm back." It was literally like, "I'm back," and I was like, "Huh."
It was very Cynthia. Like,
yeah. And I'm single now, and girl, you know what's going on. You knew that marriage wasn't gonna last. No shade, but
we seen the red flags all through the season.
It started with the wedding during COVID.
Girl, it started whenever he had all his exes over with her hanging out.
Oh yeah, that too. Anyway, I think that's Jezebel. Child, stop.
Oh, yeah, I want
Jezebel.
I thought y'all didn't watch the show.
Girl, go
to
bed. Girl.
You got 60 seconds, Jezebel.
Who told you that?
I watched the clips.
60 seconds, Jezebel.
Jazzy, I agree with everything you said about Cardi.
Last call for alcohol.
I know you would. Thank you for being honest, Sierra. Are we still hating up here? Because I would like to hate.
There was no hate thrown. These were all facts.
Excuse me. I would like to hate.
Boo.
I would like to hate on straightfromtheA.com because the last post was like
would.
June 12th.
Last post was when?
June 12th, I think.
Oh, okay.
Digital, right? Work, Jezebel.
It was digital, right?
Can you guys go to that site?
The last post is going to be in June.
Please go to that site and read the last article. It was June 12th, and hopefully the owner would, write a new article.
Yes, leave some comments and say, Michelle, come back. And I'll come back if I get enough comments.
Michelle.
Yes, ma'am.
Wasn't Jezebel supposed to be writing you some blogs, though?
I don't know. Jezebel, child, I tried to hire Jezebel as my personal assistant. She won't even meet with me. She's scared for me to see her face in person. She don't even live far. I said, I'll meet you out in the street. So, like, we can talk and I can see if you want to. I'm trying to help a sister out. You know what I mean? I need a young, black, up and coming, ambitious, black young woman on my team.
Okay.
And Jezebel it's too scary.
You know what? You just like Nene. You just throwing people under the bus. Like for what?
See, Jezebel, if you wouldn't have came up here trying to throw me under the bus straight from the A, I wouldn't have threw you under the bus.
Now you done thrown each other under the bus.
The last story was written June 12th or June 13th, y'all. It's a very good article, but we need some traction over there. Okay, thank you.
So is that you hating, or what are you saying? Hate?
What?
I might go back to work next week. No, it's my birthday week. I might go back to work in 2 more weeks.
She don't want to work.
10 more days.
I don't want to work.
10 more days. ATLien day. August 21st.
8/21. Oh my God.
Mark your calendars. The day.
But you're not going to see Beyonce this weekend?
Am I going where? Who?
You're not going to see Beyonce this weekend?
No, Beyonce need to come see me.
Oh, okay. All right. I won't ask you no more questions.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I mean, no. At this particular juncture, no, I'm not. But if somebody pull up with a ticket, hey, I might go. But no, I'm not going.
You're not going to try to go anywhere in this crowd, are you?
I am.
What crowd? What do you mean?
Like that's out in Atlanta because of the concert.
Oh, it's all kind of concerts going on. It's the 50th anniversary of hip hop. It's all kind of stuff going on. So if I go somewhere, it'd be, flouncing around, eating and drinking. But I'm not in the mood for a concert. I saw the concert on YouTube. I feel like I've
Get to the
seen
young
the
lady.
concert. I love Beyonce though. I wouldn't mind going, but I feel like I've seen the concert. If I go see her, I go somewhere else and see her.
I'm going to see her when she come here in Houston. That's like one of her
Okay.
last shows.
On her birthday?
No, her birthday's the 4th. This will be at the end. So it's-
No, she not gonna be in Houston on her birthday.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Ooh. All right.
I
I think
think y'all
Jack
see
did the
the
concert
news.
tonight.
Yeah, she gonna be there for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if she's bored being on stage. She look a little bored.
Ooh,
Beyonce making that
I'm
money in
gonna
about
go Beyonce.
that lady is coined.
I don't know if you do.
Well, you guys, it has been real. It has been wonderful. It has been marvelous. It has been glorious.
On the Patreon tonight.
Bye, Michelle.
No, this is Patreon. Y'all push the Patreon hour into
we
this.
turned it into Patreon.
No, actually, I would have been up here sooner, but that link wasn't working. I was back there struggling.
I got into the link right a couple of
Struggling
times,
to
and
get
I could see it was a black screen, and I'm thinking, what? And then I'm writing in the private chat going, Michelle, the screen is black, and I'm thinking, why is she not responding? And then I looked at the top, and I looked at the heading. I said, well, that's not the right heading. That is the wrong link. So I actually went and got the link from Facebook.
Yeah,
Is this Patreon or are we public?
We're public.
Oh, okay.
So I'll probably go to Patreon tomorrow night. I actually have some more little shingdings to give away. So yeah, I'll do that tomorrow night. Since I don't plan on going out.
Yes, stay.
I'm in love with my bedroom now.
Michelle, you ain't even finna go nowhere right now.
Don't be telling me what I do and what I don't do.
Michelle, how did the talk with your designer go?
We are on Patreon.
Oh, okay.
I'll talk
Okay.
to y'all later. Bye.
Okay.
Georgia Pigeon.
Y'all join the Patreon.
I just said we public and y'all still talking. Good night. Hang up because y'all doing
Good
too
night.
much.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
I always do it.
Good night.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Good night, Mr. Woods. Good night, Laka. Good night, Georgia Peach.
Good night.
Oh, Jesus. Can't keep a secret, Lord. Can't keep a secret. Designer. What designer? I don't even know what y'all talking about no more. Shout out to Ree. Let me read these super chats. Ree 5678 said, Mr. Motivation, what's going on in Houston? Okay. JJ, thank you, JJ. Said just got in here, but happy birthday, beautiful. Thank you, 10 more days. Now, don't be making me older than what I am. I'm 10 more days old. Tyler said we got one of Tasha K's drunks calling in. Why you do that, Tyler? Thank you for the super chat. Simply IBK said Martin Luther King said injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Amen. Okay. Vanessa says love ATLien. Love you too, Vanessa. Thank you. Tyler said people won't blackball Bethenny, the white woman, for her opinion. Oh, child, they won't. Phyllis said team black woman all day, no matter what they did on the internet to a person who has millions. She is a R. Oh, okay. We can agree to disagree. Aisha said became a YouTube member. Shout out to Aisha. Look at all my members. Charlie, a member for 42 months. Oh, Charlie, you might win. Lovable is a member for 19 months. Happy birthday to all the members. CC, a member for 43 months. Powerful, a member for 38 months. China, a member for 23 months. You tried it, a member for 26 months and counting. Vivia, a member for 38 months. Look at y'all. Druzy, a member for 39 months. We in here. Look, I love my supporters, honey. I got the best supporters on YouTube. Shalvit, a member for 28 months. John, shout out to John, a member for 42 months. Jackie, a member for 14 months. Oh my goodness. R. Bradshaw, a member for 29 months. And Rochelle, a member for 34 months. Y'all is still coming in. Sandra, 35 months. Superwoman, 33. Oh, look, Nosy Rosie Green. I ain't heard from you in a long time, Nosy Rosie Green. You need to call in too. A member for 24 months. And we had a new member, Monica T and Bonita Howard, both new members. And shout out to Beverly George for the super sticker. Okay. I appreciate you, everyone who contributed to the stream, and thank you to everyone who joined me on live today. Sierra said, how do I submit for this members thing? It's in the little thing down below. It's in the description tab. It says subscribe to the memberships. I think it's like $1.99 or something. Subscribe to the lowest tier. I actually have 3 tiers, but I feel like you get the most bang for your buck for $1.99. Okay, but I'll take the, if you want to give me more, I'll take more. If you just want to be a supporter, I appreciate it. Also, if you really want to be a big baller, go over to Patreon, because I'm going to do the After Dark on Patreon tomorrow night, and I have some more Google goodies to give away. You said you already a member. Oh, you are a member. What's you talking about then? You said how you do the members for how long? I don't know how you do that, child. I ain't in there, but it's a way. I guess it should be in your thing. So I don't know. But anyway, I love you all. I appreciate you all. This has been a fun live. The reads was at the beginning and the news was at the end, honey. So it was a party in the beginning, and we got grown up in the end. So I appreciate all of my Patreon members for supporting my Facebook and everybody else. Don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe if you are not subscribed. And I will see you guys in the next. Wait a minute, let me check something. Okay, I had to make sure. Oh, somebody FaceTime me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good night. How I do the thing now? I gotta put my little thing.
Hey,
Wait.
No, what you
Okay,
want to say?
here we go.
Hey, I'm Dr. Heavenly, and this is Straight from the A.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your girl, Kandi, and you are logged in to straightfromtheA.com. And hey, I gotta represent because I'm straight from the A.
Throw the A.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Kandi, hanging out with Straight from the A. I love you guys. I always visit the site, but I want to.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightfromtheA.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
I love y'all. Atlanta is the best place in the world. Don't ever get it twisted. I am definitely straight from the A.